You're a grifter.
Oh. Let's see.
Fucking goose paying.
Does Susanna have big areolas?
Ay, ay, ay. Big deal.
Buenos dias, Juan L. Tardamenda Amanda Malera.
Dumb fuck.
Clay is my friend.
Come on, my face. This Dabbleverse is not fucking friendly. Here is the dues payer begging for membership. Cause he's fucking guilty. First of all, I have no respect or approval. Now, fuck off. We are done. You're dead to me. You're a fucking loser. Fuck that. Fuck with the wrong guy. Fucking asshole. Give a second.
I want to do that.
This is not the clip I wanted. Well, they put that on Reddit, so I don't know.
It's almost incomprehensible for a man of my intelligence to ingest.
Go away. He refused to give him back! Holy shit! I don't know how to Photoshop. I don't think so. By the way, you put the loon in loon, you dumb fuck. Leave me alone. Vamos.
You know what? I miss penis.
We all know I'm not technically savvy.
LGBTQ plus.
Ray DeVito.
WATP.
Then we'll see how you like it.
Point DabblePoint. A Stuttering John Melendez roundtable discussion.
Oh, well, Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Point DabblePoint, a weekly roundtable discussion about the Dabbler and many other things in the Dabbleverse. Joining me, as always, you know her, once over with Kaylee, Miss Lucy Typebox in the building. Thank you. Sign up, get to the Patreon, do what you got to do. You also know Mr. Anthony Zenhauser in the building. Thank you. And one Karl Heberger, who has something he'd like to say. Karl, the floor is yours.
Joining me as always is Kaylee, now the co-host of the show. I'm
That's
confused.
right.
Joining me as always would be me, motherfucker. It's our show. What's going on? What's happening?
Listen,
is this on Once Over with Kaylee next week?
You gotta put in the work.
Times are changing, man. Somebody's got to move the needle around here, and she does. Sorry, hate to break it to you. Yeah.
Wow.
And I don't get a boing when you say my name.
No.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Much
it.
better.
Yeah, Karl, of course, the man, the legend, the man who started it all, the man who first stole something in the Dabbleverse. Yes.
Fucking believable. Frog, get my screen up there. We have to address something.
Go ahead.
Right off the bat here. Let's get into it.
WATP is breaking down Stuttering John Stephanie Miller debacle. Why is Shuli jumping on the bed? Hey, go tell Karl.
Yeah, Charlie. That's a great question. Oh, let's hear what Shuli has to say for himself here, ripping me off.
Go cry to Karl about it. Go.
Yeah. Hey.
Go, you little pussy.
Hey, we decide what the bandwagon is.
That's right. And we'll cover what we want to cover.
Yeah.
I don't care what Karl thinks or what he's covering. You tell him I said that.
And thank you to Karl for never removing my access to his Google Drive from Dabble House, getting us these men.
Oh, shit, Frog, you just fucked up, man.
Oh,
you
no.
just fucking admitted it. You've hacked my computer. You've hacked my Google Drive account. Shuli, I'm sick of you stealing from me. This has got to end right now. And now I find out that my Google Drive has been hacked. I have alerted the authorities. The FBI is engaged in this now.
Damn it, Frog.
I've called multiple branches. I called every FBI number I could find in the phone book.
Vince was right. Frog is my downfall. He said it long ago, and he's right. This
is highly, highly illegal what you guys are doing over there.
Damn it.
This is...
Anything
I'm sorry. I'll put my
Google
foot down.
Drive is a one-party consent Google Drive.
Yeah,
we're able to do whatever we want with it.
Google Drive made.
I'm glad people were sticking up for me because this really has gone on too long, Shuli. It's fucked up at this point.
Listen, we've said it all along. The best hall monitor fans out there are WATP fans. They are the first ones to come running down and go, "Is that slip signed by Karl?" Got it.
Thank you to Charlie for emailing that to me.
Yeah, way to go, Snitch. That's your new name.
I always say I hate tattletales unless people are saying shit about me. Then I want to know all about it.
Of course, absolutely. Yeah. That's every Kevin Brennan fan until they get the link, and then and then after that they hate him. Sorry, we were interrupted, but the desktop was muted. Tits. Thank you, Dave Daffler. All right, now he interrupted us via supertip.gg/TSN. If you want to contribute, help out to the show, you can write chats. You don't have to use the voices, but it helps out everybody here tremendously. You can also turn on accept gifted memberships to get a gifted membership. People love to gift them around here, so turn them on. If you get a tier 1 membership, you got it for 30 days. Welcome to Point DabblePoint. We have a lot to get to. First of all, I saw somebody had this question up here. Will Gino knock out Karl for $3,000? The world will never know. Well, it turns out the world may know. I believe you guys will be in the same area. What's that date again and the location?
September 5th. You can see WATP live at Chrissy Mayer's Content Hotel. That is in the Catskills at the Villa Roma Resort. WATPlive.com is where you can go to get your tickets for that. And Gino and Keanu will be there, and me and my lovely wife will be there. And Lucy Typebox is going to be there. That's exciting.
It's true. Yes.
That's cool. We're going to be doing
I'm crashing
WATP
the party.
I'm glad you're crashing it because Adam Bush is going to be there. Anthony Cumia, Chrissy, and Missy. They're all part of the WATP show. So definitely check that out. But yeah, I'm going to be in the same hotel, the same resort. I assume doing the same 48-hour live stream with Gino. And there's a price on my head now.
Right.
I don't know. Have you guys ever had a price on your head before?
Oddly enough, kind of from the same douchebag.
Well, there you go.
It's funny because there was a clip somebody sent me or something. You know his pay pig, that Borgo guy.
Okay.
So he was on a show. I forget whose show it was, but he was talking about how he hired a private investigator to see what my day job was out here,
nice.
where I was going to work.
Good use of money right there. Nice.
Excellent use of money. And, you know, that's kind of Kevin's world. The guy who stands there and goes, Karl, you know, it's funny. He said, you're a piece of shit for not stopping Melton from mentioning the Google search of Keanu.
Right. I should have brought more attention to that. Yes.
Right. And it reminded me of when the DJ, why am I blanking on his name, in Florida that I went and did his show?
Mike Calta.
Calta, thank you. And he gave out Calta's number back on the Compound Media days.
Mm-hmm.
And now Calta, because Chad called and tried to smooth things over between Calta and Brennan, decided to give out Brennan's number. And then Brennan, that was his whole thing with me, was how did I not stop him? And now you're in that position where how could you not stop him? The same guy that gave out somebody's number is pissed at me for somebody else giving out. And the same guy that called that woman a whore and all kinds of names and shared her OnlyFans photos via social media is now standing up and saying, what a scumbag you are for doing none of those things.
Also, the other fun thing and what we're talking about is on this little piggy, the show I did on Friday, Patrick kept talking about how you can Google to see what Keanu looks like naked. So Keanu goes on MLC later that night, and, you know, Kevin's getting her all worked up, complaining about how it was my fault that all this happened. Meanwhile, Kevin kept repeating over and over again what Melton was saying. And Keanu's so stupid, just sitting there going, yep, I know, isn't that crazy? He just kept saying that. It was like Stuttering John talking about the jokes they made about his kids all over again.
Yes, and she started reading text messages, which I thought was odd considering, and I believe Tookie brought this up, but considering how angry she was that people were reading text messages at Hackamania.
Yeah, specifically, she was sticking up for her friend April. She didn't think that Nick had permission to read the text that April had sent him, but for some reason, it's totally fine to go on Kevin's show and read my private text message, which also a lot of context was left out of that text message that she read. We had a whole long thread of back and forth conversations, but none of that was brought up. It was just the private text message I sent to her and Gino.
Yeah, it's funny that the people who read DMs and text messages all find each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They all end up becoming buddies at some point.
Well, it's crazy to me. The people who need Kevin's approval more than anything are the biggest fucking losers on this planet, because it wasn't that long ago that Keanu was talking about how he was doing revenge porn against her by sending out those nudes, and he's been trashing Gino for years. And then she's just like, oh, I can be on your show? Okay, here, I'll read this thing that Karl sent me. Fucking idiots.
Yeah.
It's not a good look. It looks like you're a loser.
I mean, who knew a whore would do things for money, Karl? It's a weird concept, but they do. They love whores.
And Karl didn't even stop Zen from calling her a whore. Look at Karl, he's just sitting there complacent. He might as well have said it.
This is the podcast version of me. This is it's a bit. Right. You know, we're not real. We're personalities right now. And she's a whore.
Canoe made the message sound new. Wasn't that sent months ago?
Many months ago.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Because it did.
I guess she doesn't get texts from celebrities very often. She's probably very excited about it. She had it saved for some reason.
Whenever you remember something like that, that always
look at me, bitch. I'm interrupting. Lady K thinks you're stealing his SJ and Stephanie Miller bit. Better raise the skip the queue price again.
It's okay, Shuli. I'm still distracted by Barrister's huge hog.
Go ahead, Miss Typebox. You were saying.
Anytime that anybody remembers a specific text message from months ago, I'm like, you are really, really lame. Like, I can't remember text messages that I sent 2 days ago.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's a very big thing in the Dabbleverse is the DMs and text. People.
You got to have the receipts.
You got to have those receipts. Yeah. But where they fail is when they lecture or get upset about somebody doing it, and then when it's there, in their case, it's totally fine, like Keanu, you know.
It'd be like,
for example,
it'd be like if I was.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It'd be like if I was mad at you guys for ripping off me, ripping off Jocktober.
Right. It's a vicious
critical. Yeah.
Got to stop somewhere. Yes, Zeddy, what were you saying?
I don't remember. It was like 2 texts ago.
So yes, that takes care of the Gino Chiara. I'm looking forward to that. Do you think, will you send him a link to maybe come on WATP before this and try to talk face to face, but really just hear Gino yell in different parts of his apartment?
No, I like the listeners of WATP. I will not do that to them.
It is a tough booking, that Gino link.
With whiskey flowing and cigars, you guys are going to be pounding around, having a great time at Content House.
Listen, I've always loved Gino. Every time we hang out, he's a delight. And I said this on the Creep Off earlier today. I know Gino is a lover, not a fighter. I'm not that concerned about it.
Yeah.
But if he does want to beat me up to get his buddy Kevin's approval, then that'll be fun also. So come to the Villa Roma Resort, see for yourself.
What I think's a little insulting is he charges the same to beat somebody up as he does to appear at a bar gig for the weekend. It's $3,000 for either one.
Yeah, there's already
amount of
people.
effort.
There's already people in Detroit who are willing to do it for much less than $3,000. So
Right.
Kevin might want to renegotiate.
Both bookings end with Gino vomiting on himself. Which
Might I suggest that during the Content House weekend, you take a dive and split the money with him?
That'll piss Kevin off. Yeah,
idea.
Kevin's even suggesting he may come out, I guess, if Stevie Lou's available to come with them. But here's my thing, Kevin, you're so concerned with money, save the $3,000 and go do it yourself. If you don't like Karl, you hate Karl that much that your dream is to see somebody punch him, which is such a weird thing.
But what's going to happen? We're going to watch Kevin look awkward all weekend, standing in a corner, like just not enjoying himself.
Kevin's
Like, why would he even come?
He's so psychotic and so angry with me. And Shuli, I know you know how this feels. That every year in Atlantic City, Kevin threatens to beat up my brother.
Yeah.
Because he's my brother. He's nothing to do with anything.
You have the same blood. That's close enough. That's all you need.
It's so fucking weird. Of course, he doesn't threaten my brother unless Stevie Lou is there in between them. But
Threaten anybody. When I got news for you, when Stevie Lou's there, he doesn't threaten anybody. Zen and Mike were at a screening in New York that Stevie Lou and they came up and shook his hand, and he shook both their hands. I guess there wasn't
this was the hand
for him to start shit, but yeah. So there you go. That concludes the Gino Keanu portion of the show. What I do want to bring up, and I'd like for the audience to participate in this because I think we need a final say in this once and for all. I have 2 categories here that we're going to put Stuttering John up against Aaron, the steel toe. Okay? SJ versus ST. And the first category is, out of those 2, who is the bigger lolcow? Okay? Or as John says, LOL cow, which you got to factor that in the ratings. Okay? So, and then the second, well, actually, let's start with the first so we don't get everybody confused. So based on lolcow, here are some of the things that I've put down as kind of, battles between the 2. For example, caught lying. Okay? These guys both get caught lying all the time. Who, in your opinion, gets caught lying in a more lolcow fashion? John or Aaron? All of these are going to be tough. I'm going to tell you, these guys are close in almost every category. So, and if you guys want to contribute, feel free, throw it in super tip and chat and whatever you want. But go ahead. Anybody got a pick on that? Caught lying? I mean, do we need to list some of the examples? We don't have all show, but I mean, there's the.
They're both compulsive liars in a different way, because Aaron needs to set a narrative for his audience. So he'll spin everything that happens in his life and make it seem like he's doing better than everyone else. They both have the same thing in common, where every show that makes fun of them does better than their show, makes more money, has a bigger audience, like any metric that you looked at. And so Aaron plays this game, and we got to see what these people look like, the Steel Toe fans, when we saw some of that footage from Stoney's. And so his only objective is to get those 200 idiots who still watch his show and believe him and don't watch the other shows to think that he's on top and that everyone else is seething and upset, and we hate it when he hits the goal. We can't contain ourselves and all that stuff. So his lying is consistent, and there's a purpose for it. John's lying, I mean, it's next level. John is lying to himself. He's lying to his family and his friends and anyone who will listen to him. He's lying at the bar. He's lying to anyone who will listen to him nonstop all the time. I think John can't help it.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Aaron's doing it for a reason. John can't stop lying. That's all he ever does.
John literally lies about things that there's no need to lie about, like that he was called MC Stammer in high school, even though MC Hammer wasn't a thing till after he was out of college. Like, there's no reason to lie about that, but he still will because he needs to lie.
Yeah.
Right. And they're lies that people can see through instantly. And you have to factor in him doing shit like pulling out posters of gigs, pulling out fake diplomas, holding up a ring to the camera to prove that he graduated college. Like, those are comical lies. And the steps he goes to try and sell it, in my opinion, makes him the bigger lie.
What about the Kate Meany debacle where he comes on and won't say whether or not they had sex? I don't want to say, like, trying to make people think that they fucked. It's the craziest thing. He's a 60-year-old man doing this.
Yes, the Kate Meany thing, which is a separate category down the road. But yeah, the Miss Tightbox, please.
I think for sure, Karl, you hit on something interesting, which is that Steel Toe is more of a stretcher of truths. Mm-hmm. He definitely, the way that he likes to operate is he likes to control the narrative, just like you said. And I wouldn't call that a definitive lie. What he's doing is he's taking actualities and then changing them entirely to fit his narrative. Are those lies, in our opinion, because we're examining them? Absolutely. However, it's a little bit different than the blatant lies that Stuttering John tells. Stuttering John, again, he's just making things up that we can all easily prove are not made up. Steel Toe, it's a little bit more challenging because it's like, well, maybe there really is this sector of the universe who likes it. There's not. But, it's harder to prove or disprove what he's lying about. So for me, it's two totally different categories of lying.
I disagree. It's harder to disprove. We disprove it every week on This Little Piggy. I see Patrick Melton disprove it every fucking time he does a show. But yeah, Aaron wouldn't be like, hey, I work at an advertising agency and we're working on a Super Bowl commercial.
Yes,
he doesn't go to those kind of lengths. It's ridiculous.
He's not blatantly making things up. He's stretching what actually happened
for a reason.
Lie.
Yeah. They're like image lies, whereas John is just an open faucet.
If I can add on to what Lucy said, I think Aaron's more of a practical liar, where he'll say it'll be like for some sort of application to what he's trying to do in the now. For example, I have 700 people watching me on my show right now. I made the goal again. You didn't see it happen, but I just made a quick $100
another
just now
perfect
by
week,
this guy.
even though we watched him miss the day before.
Another perfect week. But John will tell you he graduated from a college he never graduated from. He won a fucking talent show. He won 10 grand at the talent show. I mean, it is an unbelievable backstory that this guy has.
He talks about sleeping with Playboy bunnies, but he only mentions the ones who have passed away. He doesn't give any other names out.
Legally, that's the best ones to mention.
Yeah. Oh.
So we're in agreement that we all give John the vote in the lying department, correct?
I guess. I mean,
I think he's a better liar.
Compulsive liars.
Well, and remember, this is like we're factoring in for lolcow purposes, right? Mm-hmm. There's another category where we're going to rank who is the bigger piece of shit at the end of the day, where we're not laughing. You know what I mean?
I will say in when we're framing it as who is the bigger lolcow, I almost think that the definition of lolcow means that you're doing the sneaky lies a la Aaron as opposed to doing the blatant lies a la John. So like one of the things that I think makes a lolcow is the person who you have to kind of get inundated with in order to start seeing it. You have to be somehow part of their universe. John is much easier to disprove, and so because of that, maybe Aaron does take the edge on this category.
Okay, all right. Well, then 3 of us. I'll put Lucy down for Steel Toe on that.
I do not believe one bit that he has a lawn service come in. I think that's bullshit. All right. He mows his own lawn.
He makes Johnny do it. We all know it.
Johnny Mower.
It only takes him 3 weeks.
He's dragging himself across the lawn.
Next category, delusion. Who is more delusional out of these two? Look, both, and we can lump in living in the past with this, right? So
we had Kevin into this category.
I didn't even think about that, but you're right. We could add Kevin into this.
All right, good.
But yeah, I think this is another coin toss because Aaron really thinks he was a radio guy, like a big market radio guy. And also in the delusion is the lectures that these guys gives, the advice, right? Like Aaron's sitting here commenting on the CEO getting caught at the concert with his HR chick, and he's sitting there going, man up and just admit it and tell her what you want. And it's just like, dude, everybody knows your past. Everybody knows what you got in trouble for. Who are you lecturing about this?
And he lied about it too. He covered it up. He didn't man up at all. Yeah.
Of course. So that's the type of delusion I'm talking about, all encompassing delusion between these two. That's tough. You guys think about that. I'll do a few super tips here while we wait, while we get ready. Here we go. Dingus, ladies and gents, which one of you are joining Stacey Allen's fantasy football league? Also, she's no longer fully shaved. She doesn't like it. She's sometimes fully, other times partly, and on occasion not shaved at all. It's her public prerogative. Well, I didn't know she had a pubic representative in the house, but duly noted.
I'm writing notes down over here.
Joe has been spamming Karl with vacuum reviews. He has. We found a gold mine till yesterday. To hear about his mom dying.
Shuli,
Yeah.
please come up the stairs.
My
I
dad.
dropped my remote and the bed is too high for me to get out of. I'm watching Super Bad Jugs 2, Electric Kamaloo, and the volume is too low. Also, I need to know what we are having for dinner.
So slow.
Who is the gay fellow with the bad haircut?
That's Karl.
Zen house. Oh.
Ah. Let's not be too hasty.
Like he's wearing a hat. He's like, that's that out. Considering Gino's mouth already got his face wired shut once, maybe he isn't the best guy to pay to knock out Lady K.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah. Too short.
How long do you think you'll get by on just your looks with no talent? Well, Zen.
You gonna say something?
You ever
Karl?
watch that video of Pat punching Gino and breaking his jaw? I'm sure you guys have seen it.
Yes.
Pat walks in and Gino's like, "Hey, what's up, buddy?" He's like ready to shake his hand and give him a hug. Boom.
Yeah, not in the best defensive posture.
Right.
Waiting for a hug. It's not a good.
Maybe I could get Brennan to pay me. I'll take $2,000 to pop Gino first.
If we set up a GoFundMe, I bet we could get. You know how much
I
money?
want it to be a bidding war.
Interesting.
Oh my god.
GoFundMe to punch Gino. Jesus Christ, I might be a millionaire when this is done.
Oh.
Everything seemed above board with regard to Brent's attempt at a casserole type. Tree can't say I don't appreciate the meal. However, the house fire will not be tolerated. Go damn it, Brent.
Go damn it. Thank
Go
you.
damn it.
Happy Valley Lucy, you look delicious today.
Thank you.
It's not creepy at all.
Mark Davis, when the camera is off, Steel Toe can't even look in the mirror, but Stuttering John literally flexes and thinks he's in shape. Good looking and rich 24/7. That is a factor in the delusion category. Absolutely. Karl and Lucy, I made it. Thank you all. I love you.
Yay, wonderful.
Derek, that's amazing news, buddy. Great to
We're
see you.
so happy to hear that.
Great to see you.
What the hell happened with Derek? What did he do?
He's had some tough times recently, but I'm really glad to hear that.
Good job, Derek. Happy for you, pal.
Can't say hi to me.
Amazing.
It's fine.
Well, nobody likes you.
You all like to say my baby boy isn't a big celebrity, but he is a big burden.
You haven't lived until you've become a burden on your whole family.
That's a wise old John saying right there.
Yep.
Hellraiser gifting a membership. Thank you, Hellraiser. Karl, you had one job.
Oh no, Andre is upset that I got hacked.
Yeah. Nobody can stop us. BMC gifting a membership. Thank you. Diablo Sandwich, the Villa Roma Resort, now with less of that smell.
Listen, don't listen to any of this propaganda coming from Tookie. Jesus Christ.
Right.
It's fucking puppets out of control.
Maud Levy, you handsome devil. Thank you. Good to see you. PL, who created this wordy game? Tom Myers? Whose lies are the most harmful?
Well, Shuli knew. That's all I'm saying.
All the lies are helpful to my career, so I'm not sure how to answer that. But
yeah, it ain't hurting any of us over here, for sure.
The lies are more harmful. Yeah, in regards to what? That's a good question. To John, it doesn't hurt him at all because he lives in his lies. That's his life.
Well, let's hold on because we still got to get to Delusion here in a second. Shuli has run out of WATP content to rip off, so his next move is to review old movies and show off his knockers. No offense, Lucy.
Hey, as long as I'm invited, I'm in. That's great.
Yeah.
There's plenty more WATP content to rip off. Have you seen his coverage of the fighter and the kid? I've been looking into that.
Oh, yes. Brennan John moved to Texas. He does not like it there.
Oh, no. John wins every terrible person and terrible talent contest. Well, talent is on the list. So, we'll John is a benign tumor. Aaron is malignant cancer. People feel strongly about their pick. That's one thing for sure. Impossible. A two-way tie for last place. It's like saying, what's worse, the shit sandwich or the piss milkshake? Lucy, pro fanatica, yay or nay?
I'm not familiar.
Also, a shit sandwich is definitely worse.
Well, absolutely.
It's not even close. One of those things can kill you.
I feel like an idiot taking a Lactaid before drinking a piss milkshake, but, I got to watch my tummy.
Yeah.
Getting older. That's the problem.
Breast.
Okay. Thank you, Gugan. Let's get back to this. So Delusion / living in the past, all that shit. Who would you give the nod to in that?
All right. I was trying to let someone else talk, but no one else was going for it. So I'll let you know my take on this.
Well, in my opinion, I'll go ahead.
It would seem like Aaron is extremely delusional. He's in the 200th market. He claims to be the number one radio guy, even though we looked at the ratings and he was fourth. His station was fourth, and he was never number one. And he sold his own advertising, so he was more of like a sales rep that they let have some airtime over on there. And he claims that he is killing it and that his show is bigger than everyone else's and all of these things. But Aaron's a smarter guy than John, which is not a crazy thing to say. Everyone's a smarter guy than John. And Aaron, we've seen evidence from text messages that have leaked out that Aaron actually knows he's not killing it. He's purposely gaslighting his audience to pretend that he is, to put out this idea that he's doing great in life and he has no problems. But then you see when he messages, he's concerned about the show. He thinks things are failing. He talks about how he can't sleep at night. He has stress dreams about the goal. Every day he has to reach goals multiple times, which is just nonstop stress on him. John is so delusional. And the reason why John is one of the most amazing lolcows of all time is because he worked on the Howard Stern Show and the Tonight Show, and he thinks he deserved both of those jobs.
Yeah.
To this day, he thinks he earned those jobs and crushed it.
You're so correct about this. You're so right about it. And with Aaron, it's always his delusion is victim based. He's the victim when he's right. Like, I'm not good if we don't hit the goal. I'd like to be at this. Is something bad's going to happen, or I'm not going to feel well if we're not at this amount at this time. So yeah, it's all.
I guess I did a shitty show. I thought it was pretty fucking good, but I guess no one's giving me money. So You guys are telling me it sucks.
Yeah, no, it's a great point.
The delusion with Aaron also is interesting because it's always the same delusions. So I feel like Aaron's delusion is very narrow-minded. It is this way, this is this way. Whereas John is delusional about everything. He thinks his kids like him. He thinks again, like Karl said, he thinks that that he was deserving of those gigs and that he did good on them, and that means that he is now deserving of something else.
Right. He pretends he owns a boat.
Yeah.
His delusions never end.
He pretended Karl had a cat so he could come over and feed it.
It's completely insane to watch somebody have delusions about so many different things. If you're delusional about one thing like Aaron is, or just a handful of things, that's the same thing as doing reaffirmations in front of the mirror every morning. Oh, I'm great and I'm good enough and I'm
so like me with my penis size.
I assume that's what
big
you do every
and
day.
people enjoy it, right?
Yeah, that's
one thing. One thing.
I'm waiting for them to Photoshop your face on the Conor McGregor pic with the weight on his dick. Be great. Get on that. Send it to John.
You always want to see me with my dick out, Shuli.
No,
Stop texting me that at night, by the way.
Let me read it.
Read the texts. Yeah.
So you would vote for John, Luce?
I think I would. Yeah.
So Zenny, I'm voting for John as well. What's your take on it?
Well, I mean, listen, one person quit podcasting. Maybe he's not as delusional as we thought. The other guy's still doing it, thinking he's killing it every day. There could be some sort of thing to say about that. I think we haven't seen the potential of Aaron yet. I think it's coming. I swear to God, this is where the Dabbleverse is going right now. We're watching this zenith point. We're waiting for that zenith point where Aaron just shines. It's like the tapes all over again. It's going to be like a beautiful thing. We haven't gotten there yet. Yeah. So I'm rooting for Aaron. I'm going to say John now, you know, with the whole, what his whole life is, like Lucy was saying, is he thinks his kids want to talk to him. That's the saddest part. He thinks that he owns his house. He thinks all this other stuff about his life. But I think Aaron is going to shock you. And
it's worthy of discussion, but there's really no one who's more delusional than John Melendez.
You can't.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, Luce.
No, I was going to say that brings up a really interesting point, though, which is that John had farther to fall. It's easier for us to see the big delusions with him because he came from reputable shows, whereas Steel Toe was not on Howard Stern or Tonight Show.
Yeah, but yet he takes victory laps as if he was, you know, and he was this pay-to-play radio guy.
Yeah, that's the argument for Steel Toe, is like at least John was sort of there, even though he didn't deserve to be there. The stretch to get from I was on the radio in Sauk Rapids, Minnesota to I'm God's gift to entertainment.
Yeah.
Aaron has literally said the top 3 broadcasters of all time are Bubba the Love Sponge, Anthony Cumia, and Aaron Imholt. That's delusion. That's wild.
He took the 3rd spot. Very modest guy.
Yeah. He's not number 1.
All right. This next category is my favorite one. Who's a bigger lolcow in the category of public embarrassment? Now, obviously, everyone goes to the arrest right away, right? The whole swinging and the arrest and all that stuff. But
I mean,
and I know this is in the Dabbleverse umbrella, but those tapes coming out, that to me still.
No, I don't think so. I think give it a credit to Hackamania this year. I think they showed that was some embarrassing shit that came out with Aaron. I mean, what's more embarrassing than people finding out you're licking cum off of your wife's tits? That's if you're into it and you don't mind admitting it, awesome.
Right.
Live your best life.
Anna Bush always says that. Just own it, man. It's a thing.
Own it. I love
lots and lots of people feel that way.
Of course.
Right.
Yeah.
Adam would take that angle. Yes.
Some people like eating cum. What are you going to do? You know, just what they do.
But
also what came out at Hackamania was the fact that I can't remember the way he worded this to Nick, but it was something about how, like, I'm a grower, not a shower, in the most extreme way possible.
Oh, no.
It's fucking button dick.
Do it on a skateboard.
That's not good. But can I just say this? Text, yes, embarrassing. Yeah, it's a home run. But to hear John in his own voice saying these things, trying to woo this woman for the second time.
I know. I was going to say, Shuli, I mean, the twice is the crazy part about this. Completely humiliated. We built a whole live show off of this, and then he fell for it again.
He did it again.
It's insane.
Yes.
How's that possible?
The other big thing in the category of embarrassment that I do think we cannot ignore is one too many.
Yeah.
If you make a movie, and you are surrounded by Hollywood folk, and then when you release your movie, all of them mock you about it, that is a huge stage for public embarrassment. Is that as bad as licking cum or calling the same girl twice and allowing it to be recorded and saying horrible things? No, but that is a huge platform for, boy, you're a loser.
Yeah.
And somebody in the chat, I think it was Chris Hall, who said we need to lump in the security footage outside of Mountain's house in with the tapes when we talk public embarrassment, which he's absolutely right about that.
Who feels
say
embarrassment?
anything.
But who feels embarrassment more, do you think?
John has the
Aaron or
superpower of
John?
not feeling embarrassment. Producer Chris points this
right.
out all the time. It is his superpower. He cannot be embarrassed.
Yeah. Yeah, Carl's right. John doesn't. He lost that ability years ago. Maybe the Stern Show beat it out of him. I don't know, but
It's because he's a narcissist.
listen. Forget about embarrassment on air. Like going to a fellow coworker and saying, "I'm coming to work late in a cab. Can you come down and pay him because I don't have any money on me?" That, to not be embarrassed by doing that on a one-on-one level.
Yeah,
Forget
just suck
about
the
it.
cab driver's dick. God.
Right. Amen, sister. We've all been there. Yeah. So
10 people just became Uber drivers today.
In Rochester.
Yeah, right.
So
Sit in the
Congratulations
front,
on your new
please. Sit in the
career.
front.
So what's your votes out of the for embarrassment, public embarrassment? Who do you got?
I gotta go, John.
Okay.
Did you see the photos of him at the convention in Chicago this past weekend? It's got to
Yeah.
be John.
Oh my God! Did you see the side by side that everybody's talking about? John has now become the puppet.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I did see
Oh,
that. I also heard that
terrifying.
guy who talked to. Yeah, that's amazing. Lockie's too good. I also heard that guy that recorded his interaction with John that you guys played.
Yes.
the other
Yeah.
night. That was fantastic.
My favorite part of that is him going, "So what have you been up to lately?"
Yeah.
You know, John lit up like, this guy doesn't know. This is fantastic.
It was Ryan Sharman all over again.
Yes. SJ's got one vote from Lucy. Zenny?
I'm going to say Aaron because, like Karl pointed out and Chris pointed out, he doesn't feel embarrassment or humiliation. So it doesn't count, you know, if you're embarrassed. And also that roast thing he did to try to get in front of what you guys were doing to him in Hackmania, that was also embarrassing.
Oof.
Like, it's all embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's all,
Yeah.
it's not good.
Right.
And I think he feels at he painfully tries to hide it, but he can't. He definitely feels all the feels.
One point that is overlooked, Aaron's embarrassing moments have made actual news.
That's true. Yes.
Thank you.
Good point.
Did you guys see Aaron dancing and singing karaoke at
Yeah.
Stoney's? On
He doesn't seem
did
embarrassed
we?
by that though.
I know, but he
If we're
should be.
factoring in was the person embarrassed by it, then
Well, okay, but
Here's
Go
the
ahead.
thing. The question, are they embarrassed or who has been embarrassed publicly more in a lolcow fashion, I think is what
Yeah.
we're trying to figure out, because both of them are still in this world. Obviously, John's not in it like he was. So both of them, you know, neither of them are embarrassed about anything. We've established
No,
that.
I think Aaron is embarrassed. I think
yeah.
he wants to cover things up and change his past while he gaslights his audience. I think Aaron going to jail 2 times now is crazily. That's very embarrassing. But then John's interaction with that cop when he got pulled over is one of the greatest things that I've ever seen in my life. That was so embarrassing. The cop comes back and he's like, oh, hey, I'm just on the phone with my friend who's a cop. Okay,
mean-
man, whatever.
How about when he put his apartment up on Zillow and there were pictures of cat shit on the
I know. It
It was in his apartment. It was so disgusting.
How about when the guy came over to fix his oven? And the guy wouldn't even lay down on the floor. He's like, this is disgusting. I'm not fixing this. And then John went on his show and told us about it.
He's been in crawl spaces. He goes, I'm not laying on your kitchen floor.
But he thinks it's funny.
I know.
He thinks stuff like that is hilarious. He thinks
Yeah.
it's funny to be gross. It's funny to be to live like a fucking pauper. I think, Aaron, if you watch that Stoney's karaoke video, he is embarrassed of what he's doing. Like, he's not comfortable doing that. It's not even like he's having any fun. You know, when you see people at karaoke, they're like, yeah, they're just fucking going crazy. He's kind of like, I guess that was good. Here's the mic. Like, he doesn't feel, he's not comfortable anywhere he goes. He's not socially comfortable. I would say he's on the spectrum, if I had to take a guess. But
according to Keanu, it wasn't an easy weekend. It was a lot of
butthole show.
He paid to have friends hang out with them.
Yeah.
During his 11th anniversary show, which has been pointed out, once you get to 11, we're not doing anniversaries anymore. Wait till 15. Wait till 20. What do you mean 11th anniversary? You get
11.
But,
I keep saying this, but he's David Brent in that Life
Yes.
on the Road special that they did. Like,
can I share my screen again?
Yeah.
I have to show you guys something. I know we're in the middle of this debate, but I have to show you guys. It wasn't just Gino and Keanu that Aaron paid to be his friend that weekend, who didn't really perform, just got drunk all
Oh,
weekend.
is this a fan?
Roots Calhoun.
Yeah, we were going to talk about this today.
Oh, okay. I don't know if maybe you already had this, but yeah.
We have this, Frog?
We do, yeah. We've got a little thing where Roots
Should I not play this?
Where are you going to play Roots telling the
So
story?
how was your trip
yeah.
to,
This is in
to
there.
Minnesota, buddy?
So play it.
All right, let me play it. This is wild. So the guy on the left is this guy, Roots Calhoun, who's a fan and a
You don't have to
chatter.
tell me. I'm familiar with Roots.
Okay, all right. Well, Roots was hired to be a part of this comedy show. I remember when Aaron was promoting the comedy show, he said it was going to be him, Johnny Crutches, Keanu, Gino, and Roots Calhoun. And then we watched the comedy show, and it was only 4 comics. I'm like, whoa, what happened? We're going to find out here.
Dude, I got nothing bad to say about Aaron.
Really?
Everybody wants to talk shit about him. But
Did you see him prance?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Prancing around like a pony?
Yeah.
Steel toe pony show?
But nah, man, dude, I walked in, he handed me the dough, bought me a beer, and my tab was covered the whole night.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so no, nothing bad to say, man. Nothing bad to fucking say.
So what exactly did he pay you for, just to be there?
Right.
I was supposed to perform. I had a whole set lined up. I had everything like ready to rock and roll, and he was fucked up. He was 3 sheets to the fucking wind, man. And yeah, I didn't do shit. I just went in there and I got fucked up.
So this is insane. This is a man with zero confidence. You're hosting your own event. This is your show that you're doing. And you are so blasted before the show even starts. Do you forget to bring up one of the comedians you hired to perform at the show? I'll play a little bit more because Roots even goes on to explain, like, he had a whole set ready to go.
Yeah, honestly, that sounds like a great way to make money. Like, I mean, that's pretty much what Gino and Keanu did. They just got paid to go there and get shit-faced.
Yeah, $500. $500 handed me the dough.
Really? Damn.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I should have.
and
I
he
should
paid
have
for my
fucking
hotel.
pretend to stand for him for a while, and he could have paid for me to go and get drunk. I haven't been
But
drunk in forever.
Everybody's talking shit about him, and I'm like, dude, I got nothing bad to say, man.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah, why would you? The guy paid you to come out and do nothing, and you got paid pretty well, right?
What a weird thing. So he paid Gino and Keanu $3,000. We found out that came out.
Excellent.
He paid this guy $500. I don't know how much he paid Johnny. I bet Johnny's upset about hearing all these numbers.
Yeah.
Oh, we know. Don't we know?
What's the
What,
number?
Johnny got like 50 or 100 bucks?
$100.
No.
Yeah, that's
$100. Yeah.
one of my sources said he got
Jeez,
100.
I think Johnny did more time than Keanu, but that was mostly just trying to get to the stage.
They even had a van with equipment.
Come on, that's a good joke. Come on, stop it,
Thank
Julie.
you.
Let him have his
Thank
joke.
you, thank you.
That was good.
I was waiting.
I had one
I'm
locked
never
and
hanging
loaded.
out with any of you ever again.
No, you're right. You got to give the man his due.
No, what were you saying, Shuli?
No, so apparently Aaron brought this up on his show today, right, Frog?
He did. He called this guy a liar.
What? He called Roots Calhoun a liar?
Do we have that?
Not Roots.
We do, yeah.
Yeah, let's load that.
You want that? Yeah.
Yes, please.
Well,
Hold on. Not only does he call him a liar, says he can prove he's a liar, but guess what's got to happen first, gentlemen and ladies?
Karl has to get punched in the face.
Nope. The goal has to be hit first, and then he will show you the proof.
I was so close.
Yeah. So go ahead there, Froggy.
Who did this? Joe Burrow?
Ladies and gentlemen. This part we kind of saw already.
Right. We can skip past this part. This is Merkel
Yeah,
breaking-
and dude talks about how his hotel room was covered, his gas, his bar tab, plus the $500.
Okay. So now we get the response. Here we go.
Magic Marlin with 199 says Gino 1500, Roots 500, Johnny 50. Got it. Yes, let's go with that.
Yeah, that's
Should we go with that? That's what I paid everybody.
All right.
0 for 3, but I think we should go with that. Here's what I think you guys should do. I think you should invent a number that I paid everybody and then just go with that.
All right, pause.
Does that sound good?
This is a perfect example of what Aaron does, where he just gaslights people. He just goes, "Oh man, all this is just made up out of nowhere." Yeah, but why would Roots lie about that?
Well,
what incentive does he have to say he made $500 at this event? And he was complimenting Aaron. It doesn't seem like he's vindictive.
But the fact that he turns to Johnny right away to stick by his side tells me that he was already working this before they went live. Yeah. Basically covering his ass with Johnny. And let's say the guy said 50. Johnny, maybe we said we heard 100. So then he's like, isn't that right, Johnny? Right? You only made 50? Like, no, that's not the part that everybody's stuck. Right. Let it be 100. Let it be 50. Whatever.
Same difference, right?
Same difference. When you're paying a guy who's not hobbling to the mic every morning to assist you in this fucking shit. Like, for what? 500? And hotel and gas to come out and do nothing.
Well, get drunk.
I wonder how differently Aaron would have handled this if Johnny hadn't been there when that chat came in. You know, I think so much of it is covering his ass in front of Johnny to say, no, I paid you equal. You're totally a part of this. You're a big part of this. So much of it is that, and that's what Aaron is trying to cover for here, and that's what his lie is. That's what his delusion is. That's this part of the game for Aaron. But we have no idea how he would have reacted if Johnny wasn't there. So,
can I tell you, his top 5 ticker on Mondays cracks me up. The fact that he has Redbird number 2 at $5. Wow. Make sure you put that on your show, you idiots.
You should add, like, you see how it says 10 and then 2 and then he should put 10.4, you know, like just fuck with the numbers a little bit. Nobody believes it anyways.
We already know you're fucking with the numbers. Do it even more.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to make any sense. Just fucking come up with it.
Eric Cartman, Roots Calhoun got $780. Yes, go with that number, 100%. Annoyed. Well, I think you have to have broken steel-toe derangement syndrome to theorize these things. But I'm glad I'm that good.
Theorize? Theorize. Gino said on MLC, or maybe Keanu did, they made $3,000 between the two of them. So $1,500 is division, not a theory.
Well, yeah. And also, if this guy was lying and he's making you look like a fool, what are you waiting for?
Yeah, call him out.
Yeah. Right. What exactly are you waiting for?
But this is what he does. And Lucy, you were saying this earlier, where the truth is out there and he just kind of moves things around for his narrative. So he uses words like theorize. Oh, I guess you guys are just making this shit up. It's like, no. We were watching videos this weekend of people explaining how much money they made from you. That's how we know this.
Yeah. I've never met Roots Calhoun, but if I'm going to have to vote on which one of these two is lying, I'm going to vote for Aaron.
Yeah.
Well, but not only that, people don't frequently just say how much money they make off of things. Like, it is rare that somebody
unless you're
comes
Kevin
out-
Brennan. Yes.
Unless you're Kevin Brennan. It is rare that people just say, yes, this is how much I got paid in order to do this job. That is like even within the workforce, employees are trained not to talk about how much they're making with their coworkers. It's weird. So what is Roots' motivation other than I was just being sincere and that's what actually happened?
Well, the story's the same when Roots tells it whether he got $500 or $200. He went out there for a price. The guy paid him his full price. He didn't have to do anything. So why would he lie about that number and change it to 500? Where either way, you came out a winner. You got money, you gas covered, lodging, and $200, $300. It would make no sense that he would pop it up to 500 to what? To make him look cool at a show he didn't get to do?
Yeah. Why
You're
would he say it
assuming
out loud?
You're assuming that Aaron's saying that he paid him less than that, which only makes Aaron look worse. Aaron might be saying, "No, I gave everyone $1,500." I don't know what his argument is here. I haven't watched this clip yet. I don't know where he's going with this.
Well, I think we can all agree that Aaron is a bad businessman.
He's
terrible.
terrible.
That's the bottom line. Like, again, you pay somebody money to not perform on your show. You can't give this guy 20 minutes, 10 minutes between Kiki and Gino. Like, that's weird. Like, that's a weird thing in general is giving somebody money to show up and do a show, but not even do the show. So that's that money. And then you fly people out and then pay them this an exorbitant amount of money to do your show, even though you're feeding them, you're putting them up. It doesn't make any sense in this business to do that.
And on top of that, he had this golf tournament on Sunday, and he proclaimed months before this that there might not be any goals in August because after this golf tournament, we're going to make so much fucking money.
So much money.
He lost his ass on it. It was a ridiculous thing.
He's got a goal for everything. It's like going into like when we did Dabble House, like we were like, dude, we're gonna make like $5,000, $8,000, $10,000, $40,000. Like we didn't fucking know how much money we're gonna be making. You go in there and you hope that people are enjoying the show and want to contribute. But he had it in his head. You're right. Like he had this number in his head. I'm gonna fucking take off for 3 months. It's gonna be awesome. Me and John are gonna go to Jamaica.
It's not just he had this number in his head. It's I need to make this amount of money because otherwise I'm fucked. Like that's where he's at.
Yeah. Right. And he's fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
So Nova said, "You're calling Roots a liar." Got it. Well, I mean, I guess that's. I mean, what do you think? You're going to guilt
your
me?
friend?
If he says I paid him,
either somebody's lying or they're not. It's not I guess. That's what I'm saying. That's a cop out. That's not sticking to your guns and saying, yeah, he's fucking lying. I didn't pay him 500. Or say, maybe like somebody in the chat said, maybe he's factoring in the hotel I got him and the gas money. With that, okay, maybe he's at 500. He's just flat out saying this guy is lying.
Which Roots said. He goes, it was $500. He paid me as soon as I got there. And then he also had my tab covered and food and lodging, gas money. So if Aaron's taking the point of like, no, it's actually more like $700, all things considered, it's like, well, he kind of made that point then. Unless Aaron is saying he paid him less than that because he doesn't want Johnny to get pissed off. I can't figure it out.
That makes more sense.
Right.
I mean, that makes the most sense. He thought he could pay Johnny shit money because Johnny's kind of like his little underling.
Well, but also, he can pay Johnny shit money. Johnny's not worth anything. What is he, a strip club DJ or something like that? Like, he can't make any fucking money. It's not like if Aaron asked me to come out on a Saturday night, I would demand a certain amount of money because I can make more money doing other things. None of these people can. None of these people deserve to make any of this money.
All right, Tempest, you're on main stage. Tempest, guys, she's hot. Get whip out the money, fold it up, stick it in. Tips on the hips, money's for the honeys.
Frog, will you, before you start playing this clip again, will you back it up like 2 seconds? Aaron was about to say a sentence that I think is going to be really interesting.
All right. We moved it back a little bit here.
I mean, I guess. I mean, what do you think? You're going to guilt me? If he says I paid him $880, then yes, I'm calling him a liar. I mean, I have the Venmos.
So now it gets weird, right? Because he's saying he has Venmos, but what's his name said that he handed him cash as soon as he walked in. So what's the Venmo for?
But also, I hate that sentence. If he's saying that, then sure, I guess I did that. What a cop out.
Yeah. That's somebody who's caught.
That is, yeah. And this is the perfect cut of that.
Johnny can't take his eyes off the chat now either.
He's pissed. Johnny is pissed.
He's looking to see how many people are supporting him.
Yeah, right.
Oh, he's not long for this world. I mean, and I don't mean that in the sense that he's going to die. I mean, he's not going to be a steel toe guy very much longer, and he might come over here for a little interview.
He has no options.
He can come to the Uncle Rico show, buddy.
Dude, he ain't going anywhere. This guy, he's going to keep taking this abuse. He's not leaving. He will be the last to go. And even when he goes, he's still not going to say anything.
I don't believe that. I think he's going to. Everyone has a breaking point, and I think he's getting close.
Aaron gaslights him. This is the type of person that you can manipulate. Johnny is, and I mean this with all the love in my heart. He is easy to manipulate, and Aaron has realized that. And so Aaron will continue manipulating him and continue gaslighting him. This is the abusive relationship that we all hear about. It's dumb as fuck, but it's the abusive relationship that we all hear about.
Mark brings up a good point. The Venmos were probably for gas. He can show Johnny he sent Roots a Venmo for $100.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Good call.
Or not show anybody anything, which will probably be the option he takes.
Diablo Sandwich. Toe paid roughly $3,550 to pretend to have friends.
It's true.
And the funny part that you brought up, it's the 11th year anniversary. So meaningless.
And he promoted this as a comedy show for months. Guys, we're going to do a comedy show. We got this cornhole tournament, and there's a comedy show. And every person involved said it wasn't a comedy show. It was an appearance. The headliner goes, yeah, I didn't treat it like a comedy show. It's more of an appearance. I just hung out, smoked cigars, drank all day. Jesus.
I didn't even celebrate my daughter's 11th birthday. You know what I mean? Like,
She
it's
doesn't
so
deserve it.
insignificant.
She doesn't
it's
deserve
bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's right. Everything fell off the table on this list of things that were supposed to happen in this weekend. And then you got one of the people coming back going, it was a really hard weekend. It was really tough.
When Aaron was making fun of Hackamania, it's so insane to me. The amount of effort and work that goes into putting on a show like that where it's actual shows and a bunch of people who know how to create content and put together live shows. And Dr. C's Final Weird Medicine, which was incredible with Lucy Typebox, who looked decent that night for some reason.
Thank you.
And
pick it up.
It's night and day when you look at what he does and what the other shows that he's pretending he's better than are doing.
Well, I think the factor is it's more important to guys like Melton. I've worked with you and your crew. You've worked with us. It's more important to us to have a good product. And if you put a good product out there, then the money will come. Whereas this is a cash grab for this guy. And, that's all it ever is.
It gets sadder and sadder every year, these live shows that he does.
Yeah, you see by what's put in what it means to him. That's it. Steel Toe and Aaron thing. Why are folks tossing money at this? And spare me we're all struggling. When people stop funding Aaron, then I'll believe there's a real financial crisis. Yeah, I mean, people have been arguing this since people are going to give what they want to give to who they want to give to. Nothing you can do about it. Elias, thank you very much for the membership, gifting one. Thank you.
Talk about delusional. Like, here's a guy who begs for money every day on his show, tries to make $300, barely making $300, sometimes $250, sometimes $150, and he spends his money like a big, what do you call those, macher? He's a big macher, and he's just throwing that money around. He's spending $2,000 on this, $3,000 on that. Here's $500 for not even doing nothing. Thanks for keeping the ice cold, buddy. Yeah. He didn't even have the money yet. He didn't even have that money yet from the weekend. So talk about fucking delusion.
Yeah, it reminds me of John flying in pizza from New York to Calabasas while his wife drives around in a minivan. Unbelievable. All right, let's get back to this.
I don't know what to tell you guys. I mean, I don't really consider I think I bought him a round or two, but I don't consider that payment. I do that for just randos.
Right.
This is the look
Why
your
not?
your wife gives you when you run into an old girlfriend on the street. And you're getting all
You're a little
giddy
too
and-
excited to see her. Yeah.
Yeah, you're rehashing all the good times you had together. And
Yeah.
I know my hair ties. That's not my hair tie.
So yeah, I mean, I guess if he said I paid him $5,000 or $880 or whatever.
Now he over exaggerates everything because it's dismissing all of this.
Yeah,
He's
this is the same as not knowing the name of the show host that makes fun of you. I don't know what his name is. Chad Zumick or something. I don't know. Something like that.
Then I guess I'm calling him a lie. I don't care that I'm calling him. I love how Nova throws down the gauntlet. He's like, "Oh yeah, so you're calling him a liar?" Well, yeah. If he said this, and I have evidence of.
Show the evidence.
Johnny-
Show the evidence.
Yeah, that
Johnny
came later.
closing his eyes during all of that also. That's like the I am truly frustrated and there's nothing that I can do about this right now. He's just going, yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's true.
I don't know if he showed the evidence, but last I saw in the morning, he was $90-something away from the goal and said he would show the evidence if that $90, if they hit that $90. So that's what you do when you want to prove your innocence, is you start
Extort
bilking
people
for money. Yeah. what a charmer.
everybody's just
By the
showing
way,
their butthole.
I
Yeah.
personally will not tell a funny joke on this show until we hit the goal. I have made that
Easy.
very clear.
Easy. Let's do it.
Please hit the goal. I want to hear a funny joke from Karl.
Nope. I will not be entertaining at all until we hit the goal.
Nope. Shuli recently won the most desperate for airtime poll on the Stern Reddit page. That almost counts as an accomplishment for Shuli. Thank you for keeping me updated on the Stern Reddit page.
Gary had to grab him by the collar and go, "No, you're not going to the studio. Get back here."
Yeah, because of that, my airtime was cut tremendously. You couldn't hear me on anything. It was a goddamn witch hunt. Fuckers. I didn't forget. What is this? Oh, this is a little comparison of SJ and Toe.
Yeah, I think a little visual evidence is in order if we're going to make a comparison.
Let's take a look.
Could use some fucking help because we're dying a fucking slow death on today's show today. How about you just get me to 200 in the next 5 minutes so I don't feel like a fucking psychopath? It's no reason to go into the chat and we're not making a fucking dime. Guys, let's go. You've been doing such a great job today. Let's get to 200 in the next 8 minutes. 225 is the number for today. Let's get a big rally going and knock this thing out today. You are literally butt fucked. 170 away from today. There it is. Keep it going. $5-10 at a time. It all ticks down to zero. Hey guys, $30 away and about 5 minutes left.
You know, look, I love Dicker. He's my friend. But all these losers, I mean, $2. I'm done in 11 days. You cheap fucks are gonna not give me a farewell bonus? Skull! He's also telling his fan to stop super chatting me. I got news for you, shitwayer. As soon as this does not become profitable to me, I stop. I go away. So you want to cut off that big fucking nose to spite your face? Go right ahead.
Jew.
If you stop if you think you have the power to stop people from super chatting, I would find that pathetic.
If anybody would, it'd be a Jew. I'll tell you that. So don't push me.
But let's say you do. Then I go away.
$80 away from knocking it out. Let's fucking go. Hey. L'chaim, 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 l'chaim. Oh my goodness, it can be done. We've got 2.5 minutes left to go and just $80 left.
Victory lap.
Hold on, pause.
Lap.
Pause real quick. Hey, that's my song. How is it possible that Aaron makes anti-Semitism not funny? He's got to be the only guy on the planet.
You know how hard you got to work to make
Right.
it funny?
I mean, usually I'm dying at that kind of stuff, but he just can't pull it off.
Goebbels was fucking funny.
Right.
This guy.
This guy's a real stick in the mud.
Human experiments? Good
This
stuff.
guy's a real Nazi. Jesus.
Gonna take his victory lap. Victory lap. Victory lap. John's gonna take his victory lap. Look out.
Victory lap, victory lap. Carl's taking a victory lap. Listens to all the shows, then he'll tell you why it goes. Sit back, he's taking a victory lap.
John's a big fan of the show, apparently. He remembers the jingles. It's
Love
great.
it. John's taking a victory lap.
Wow, he nailed it. What a great cover.
I'm falling for her. She takes control slowly.
Oh, no.
Slowly tears you apart.
Can you pause it real quick? So Aaron claims to be a good karaoke performer. It's not even karaoke. They're just playing the song. Why are you singing along with Phil Collins? Shut up.
Just hijack somebody's playlist and just start singing over it.
Right.
I also just wanted to be known if this cuts before my favorite part, I'm going to be really, really
It doesn't.
Yeah, Frog will never let that not be seen. You
My
kidding me?
favorite part. Coming up. Yeah, sing to your fans. Yeah, see them, look at them. Yeah. Oh, they're not looking away.
Like a fire alarm. As soon as he shows up singing, everybody walks away and goes the opposite direction.
And then you watch them all turn around entirely. It's so beautiful. Walk.
I mean, you said before David Brent. Fucking, this is David Brent right here. This is the boss at the office party,
right?
And he wants to he grabs the mic. It's not even karaoke. He just grabs the mic and he just starts singing along, and everybody's like, "Oh, what's going on?"
That's also a good point.
He does not know how pitch works. He's not hitting any of those notes.
No, he's a catcher, from what I heard. But here's my question: This is Matt. This is Matt, correct? Now, Matt was running the cornhole tournament.
Right.
I'm curious what Matt got paid for that weekend now. I mean, it's safe to assume Matt's got to be making more than Johnny.
$4,300 is my guess.
Yeah, he paid me $2,000 to run the cornhole tournament.
So Matt was a listener and a fan who then reached out to Aaron, and Matt was doing a podcast out of his garage, and Aaron was generous enough to grace him with his presence.
Wow.
And then eventually Matt made it on his show. Aaron has zero respect for this guy. There's no way he'd pay him a dime. Shuli, you're familiar with this, not paying people. There's absolutely no way he's giving this guy any money because he still sees him as a lowly loser listener.
I feel like he sees everybody like that around him,
Except for Gino. Except for Gino and Keanu, who are huge stars from Compound Media.
Right. I told you this was not going to be easy, right? Like,
look how funny this is.
It's oh my god, we got to rewatch this, Frog. We really do.
My favorite.
Oh, if I may do a little tease.
What a great still.
From
what a maroon.
That's the puppet.
Tomorrow on Blunder, we are doing a special Blunder. We are going to watch. Do you remember when Aaron came on the Ray DeVito Rock Bottom podcast when it was on TSN and Frog was the producer, and Frog kept grilling Aaron with questions, not letting him skirt out of any issues?
I haven't seen that since it originally aired. Holy shit. Yeah. That was a long time ago.
But you do remember it, though. Interesting.
Interesting.
Why are you being cunty to the guests? Be cunty to us. We're used to it. They're not.
Cunty to everyone.
I know. So yeah,
He still has a microphone on this show?
Oh, it's.
You guys allow that?
This thin the ice. We're about to take all of it away. All right, let's go.
My party.
This man later drove home, everyone.
I mean, look at this right now, and then put up, put up the picture of him at the table at that convention. All right, and you tell me, this guy was living his best life on that stage, and now look at him. And the puppets in the background.
That is the life he deserves right there. Someone posted
Yes.
that in Dabbleverse Anonymous. We played it on WTP. It is specifically the life he deserves because he's a lazy, talentless hack. And so this is exactly where he should end up. And mean-spirited, yes.
Yeah,
I don't care about lazy and talentless. That's the lazy and talentless is nothing to me.
Hi, can I introduce you to my friend Zenhauser? Go ahead.
What I care about is that he's mean-spirited, he's cruel, he's disgusting, he's intentionally horrible to lots and lots of people that I care about, and fuck that.
And that's not your thing? It's not your type?
No. I just want them to be mean to me.
Frog was the original TSN WATP Aaron Hayter. Frog definitely led the charge back in the day. There's no denying that.
Yeah. One of us wore his sweatshirt.
God, he's like he is. He's worse than your wife, dude.
I put that up. He didn't put it up. I put it up to compliment him. He can't even take it. What a fuck broad.
What that happened 2 years ago? Holy shit.
Dude, take your pillows and your blanket. You're on the couch tonight.
2 years and one scandal ago.
Don't try to win me over with the Clearwater Chad bobble.
I'm won over, man. Every time I see Clearwater Chad, I'm in a better mood.
There.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, buddy.
That was on the Wheel of Consequences for the creep off, hanging out with Clearwater Chad for an entire day because he does live in Buffalo. It's not far. I could definitely hang out with the guy. I don't know why that wasn't chosen. That was a pretty good idea.
And instead, what did you get?
Yeah,
I had to do Stuttering John's set at an open mic.
Just tell Adam Bush. You pay him now. Just tell Adam Bush to go hang out with him for a day.
You would too.
Yeah.
You totally would.
I would love that. All right.
Filioso. All right. Come on, everybody, do it with me. And roll, roll, roll.
Look at that fat body. Look at you, you fat fuck. Look at him.
Look at Tars is like, are we wrapping this up soon, or how long is he going to be doing this?
No, because it's his party. It's the same thing that Aaron did. It's their party. They're the guy. They're the man. They're going to do all the singing they want. No one's going to say shit.
It's such a great point. Here's another guy who lost money trying to look cool and buying friends. This was a reunion for the Tonight Show that no one from the Tonight Show wanted to go to, was aware of.
But Rana was there, right?
No, I don't think so. But the great Dave Sarah was in attendance.
Yes, he was. Thank you, Dave.
Yes, shout out to Dave.
Let it fill your soul. Let it Stuttering John. The pop-up
But you know what's even more kind of embarrassing is that he was a musician. He knows how to sing. You would think he knows how to sing. He's got albums. He's a recorded artist. And Aaron, I don't give a fuck about. Aaron can shit on every horrible song he does. He should be doing this properly.
Listen, musician is a strong word. Can we agree on that?
He was in an award-winning band. Stop. Don't downplay his accomplishments. He was signed with
Millie musicians. Either one of them, Millie or Vanilla. That's great. And he's still mentioning Baba Booey and Fa Fa Fo Hi. And it's a Tonight Show reunion. It has nothing to do with the Stern Show.
Jesus Christ. Using your name in the third person like that is just so about Stuttering John's on the stage, everyone. Okay, man. Cool.
That was just a little montage for the lolcow vote. So
thank you. That was great, Frog.
Well done.
Unbelievable, Frog.
It's looking like John's running away with the lolcow category. I will say that. But we do have another video. You know what you did. We do have another video to highlight who's the bigger piece of shit when it's all said and done. And that one, that's the real coin toss, I think. between those two. Dirty Death checking in.
How quickly people forget that Papa Kev showed Key a nudes on his compound show as well as on Tax.
That is true. How quickly people forget. Thank you. It's a new voice we got in there. Jitney Dogfucker. Enjoy that.
Miserable people love to make other people miserable. I don't hate them. I just feel sorry for them.
I agree.
Wise words.
Yeah. It's my dad for you.
Not funny, but
I usually only play the last hole on mini golf, which is in the men's room, and on my knees for difficulty. Lucy, send me dragon dildos for a friend.
Thank you, Gar.
Can't wait.
Daddy Poopy.
I won't be able to join this week's Lens Day. It got back to Top Golf that I was using their internet and stalking my old cowokers. If I go back, I'll be arrested for trespassing. My tire is flat again. And why do you continue to push Lucy on me when it's very clear that her and Zen have an animalistic chemistry to them that rivals my lust for dragon t-shirts and kimonos? Also, there's shit in my pool.
John's Ceiling of Lies.
My baby burden has a movie brain. Life is a scene, and Stinky Johnny is the main character.
That's for sure. There's nobody in Stinky Johnny's movie other than
My
him.
burden.
I want in the Fantasy Football League. If you have access to the TSN Discord, Stacy's in there. I think there might be a section for it. If not, we'll get it up there for you guys.
Is it true that the great Michael Rappaport will be in that fantasy football league?
This dude is fucking corny.
I don't know. I'll text him. I'll see if he wants to join. I don't know if they're even allowed to do fantasy football anymore on the Stern Show.
I heard he wants
You're
to
not
kick Carl's
charismatic.
ass. He wants to get Carl's ass for $1,000.
What do you call an Italian hooker? A prostitute. Just one tit, Lucy. Go Bills.
A prostitute.
Just one tit. He's negotiating. I want in this fantasy football. Yeah, the Discord. If you're a member, you got access to TSN Discord. That's where it's going to happen.
The deciding factor as to what makes a lolcow is how often the cow gets trolled for laughs at their expense. By that standard, John beats Aaron by a mile.
Great point, Mondays. I agree with that. If that's the criteria.
Shuli, my baby burden is so sad. The SJ Army hasn't sent him pictures of your kids in some time. Can you please help? Or at least help me hire someone to rid me of my burden?
I'll help you with both, Mama. You got it. Stuttering John is a retarded Walter Mitty. In his fantasy life, he's a mobster, a Hell's Angel, a ladies' man, a tough guy, an athlete. His whole life is escapism. Another excellent point.
Look here, I fucked my way to marginal fame. This steel toe fella cucked his way to being a local celebrity.
Yeah, I can see that. The debut album, one of the world's most successful bands, was recorded in the armpit of New York, known as Rochester. Karl, can you name that band / album?
Metallica was recorded here in Rochester.
What album, Karl?
The first fucking album, Lucy.
What's it called, Karl?
I'm asking you that question.
Turn in your Rochester shit, dude. You're out.
Listen, babe. I can go walk down and find exactly. No, we're not even.
Originally, it was called what? What was it originally called?
Karl.
You were
asked the
asking
question.
you.
I'm asking the Metal Queen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Metal Queen.
What was it originally
I'm into
called?
Ween. I listen to fucking Primus.
I know you're.
I'm
very
wearing my
dumb.
Primus shirt. You tell me what fucking Metallica.
You're wearing a
Karl's
Primus
into
shirt
Queen?
so that we can go watch Me First in the Gimme Gimmes tonight.
Yeah,
You loser.
I know. I'm excited to go to this show.
I got my
tonight. It's gonna
tits
be
out
fun.
for them. Come on, hike them up.
Nice.
Could you not nerd-splain to Lucy? Thanks. Appreciate it. Here we
Another
go.
cover band.
John is a worse person and definitely infidelity, disowned by his kids, forced his family to be homeless. Aaron is embarrassment by his cuckold kink. So he tries to create a fake. What happened? So he tries to create a fake manly persona to cover for his real submissive beta male self. Listen, great point. But the fact that they're both parents factors into their piece of shit quota at the end of the day, because the kids are going to find out about it.
It's true. Karl and I can both agree that all parents are pieces of shit.
That's
Yeah.
not true. Aaron also auditioned. I'm getting lost in this. He also made sure to pay the minimum amount. This is getting very confusing for his child support. He pays less than the minimum amount for his child support, and he makes it very clear. 3 kids, it's like less than $900 a month.
Yeah, which is insane.
That's cool.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Fair enough.
All right. When you bring it up that way, Zed, you have a good point.
Sounds like he's a smart guy.
I feed my vegetarian kid chicken and make my son sleep in litter box. What are we even talking about?
That's a good. Oh, when he didn't say "I love you."
All apologies podcast coming in.
When he didn't say "I love you" back to his kid after he dropped him off. Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts.
Who's running StreamYard? Are you guys not used to this anymore? What's happening?
What happened?
No, I don't know what he's doing.
When Zen turns his camera off, yeah.
What are your opinions on the HRO extended again? Mark Davis has asked. So what is this extended to now?
Oh, fuck. Yes. This came out today. So he asked for another continuation because he has a new attorney. And so he's asked, they've granted him August 29th now. Now, remember, Aaron's the one who took out an HRO on Nick Rekieta in June and then Patrick Melton in early July. And so you would think that he would have evidence as to why he's being harassed and needs this HRO. And yet when both of them came back and went, well, no, we're going to fight this. We want our day in court. He went, I need time. And he's done this over and over again. So it's getting pushed back again.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you guys, our legal system sucks. That's what's happening. And you're seeing that firsthand.
You can drag things out forever. Yeah.
This is an illegitimate case about an HRO, and this is how much it's getting dragged out. Imagine
Patrick Melton lives in Las Vegas. He's not going to be within 500 feet of Aaron and his kids. Jesus Christ, what are we even talking about?
It's just taxpayer money. Don't worry about it.
That's good. Well, it's also Patrick and Nick's money because they have to pay an attorney to deal with this shit. And the longer it drags out, I'm sure the more billable hours there are.
Huh. You know, he's countersue, right? For punitive damages.
They might.
Yeah.
They might.
Yeah, go ahead, Lucy. You were saying?
Oh, I was going to say that wouldn't be punitive damages. So that would be we are going to sue for court costs. Yeah, I know. I know. And that's why I tried to stop, and then Shuli made me do it because I'm a fucking Jew talking about law shit.
Well, you're talking about law. I was going to bring your Judaism into it.
I know, right?
Jeez,
Please.
a little touchy.
That's half of my Judaism right
what
there.
a touchy Jew. Ugh.
You're bringing up the law. It's brought up. You don't have
Let
to
me
bring
start complaining about stuff. I don't know.
How dose its taste.
How dose its taste.
Play that again. I didn't see it.
John asked how big is it. Aaron asked how dose its taste.
How dose it tastes.
That's your weird Rochester accent coming out, I guess.
That is the difference right there.
One too many garbage plates over there. Let's keep our eye on the ball. Roots was paid way more than Johnny to do nothing. Aaron wants to bury that fact by confusing his audience with figures.
Yes. Thank you,
He's the
So
steel toe expert, this So Thorough Joe Burrow.
Yes, he's the best.
He's been doing such great work on his channel. I highly recommend everybody go subscribe and support this guy. The shit he sits through to bring us stuff is impressive.
Great sounders during his videos too.
Yes. Yeah.
Anyway, you cut the money. It comes out a net loss for the toe. This one set the old goal back a few days, if you know what I mean. Weird. Running a golf tourney is so easy.
I'll show you a spider.
Thank you.
Johnny's like Clay Dabbler, a bootlicking nobody who will never stand up to daddy. Right, Clay?
That is true. I agree with that. He should have done it a while ago. He was the only one that had Aaron's back when everybody bailed on him. And that just, there's so many times. Just a couple weeks ago, Aaron was being like, why does he have to smoke weed? I don't have MS, but why?
Calling him out.
Yeah.
We invited Johnny on This Little Piggy months and months ago, and he did respond to me, but it was a hard no. He is a loyal friend.
Yeah. All right. Keep playing while that ship's sinking, my friend.
Now, when I was speaking, Johnny was hearing in his head, "Hello, darkness, my old friend. We come to talk with you again. Don't feel sorry for him. He has the honor of working for me."
Fuck that cripple.
Carla, you better wear headgear when you come to the Villa Roma.
What
That's not the first time somebody said that.
Threats are coming in at supertip.gg/CSN.
Oh my God. Can you reeve how racist Aaronish bride dancing drew the Jewish strong? And brie reeve abral. That is shrudish grushtring. Okay, bri.
Bri. Dabble babble.
I give out Miss Tightbox. You look wonderful. Would you like to become Mrs. Egar? Shall meet your new mommy. And no, she won't breastfeed you. Them's is mine.
You gotta play that again for her. He wanted her to see it.
Yeah, Lucy, my dad has a message for you.
I give out Miss Tightbox. You look wonderful. Would you like to become Mrs. Egar? Shall meet your new mommy. And no, she won't breastfeed you. Them's is mine.
Claimed ownership. Nothing I can do about it.
Listen, I will only accept that offer if we get to watch Big Booties 54 together at last. That's all I want.
Fine, I'll watch it again. I hear Carmick is hosting a cornhole tournament with willing male suitors after his failure with Felicia. And good luck.
Failure. He did
I'll
well.
be there.
Yeah. Right.
Hold on. I don't know what the latest is. I'm not keeping up with that. But so I know that Felicia and Carmick went on MLC and talked all about their wild weekend of sex in the hotel. And all I can say is that if any of that's true, I don't think it is, but if any of that's true, I'd be so fucking annoyed with Felicia for giving out every detail. Like, yeah, he couldn't come. And if I'm in a relationship with a woman, I would expect her to not explain everything that happened.
He came so much. Oh my God, it was the biggest penis I've ever seen in my entire life. Yes, that's
he
what
ate
we
pineapple all weekend. It tasted amazing. I couldn't get enough of it.
Yum yum yum. It's
See,
better
this is
than
why
Taco
Lucy's
Bell.
my girl.
Yeah.
This is it right here.
No, but it was clearly fake. All of that is not real.
Yeah, we did a bonus show. Lucy and me and Husey did a bonus show on WATP's Patreon and YouTube channel this past week, and we did it when we were just watching their interaction from the hotel rooms and stuff. And we didn't have the context of them then days later after saying they didn't have sex, going on Kevin's show and saying, oh, actually, we did have sex. I think it happened Friday. No, it didn't happen Friday. No, it did happen Friday.
This is my entire point about that. And I just need to get this out there because otherwise it will go insane in my brain. Felicia allegedly, according to her, actually, it's not even allegedly. According to her, she hasn't had sex for 2 years.
2.5 years.
If I hadn't had sex for 2 years, and then somebody was like, oh, tell me about your sex life, I would be able to tell you what day I fucking had sex, especially if it was a week ago. She literally was like, maybe we had sex Friday, maybe it was Saturday. I don't remember. Do you remember? No, you remember what day you had sex if you haven't done it in 2 years, and it happened less than a week ago.
It was also
when she was on
it was also
MLC.
wild that she
Fuck that.
claims she went down on him on Thursday night, but he couldn't perform because he had 2 shots of Crown Royal. I've watched Carmick get loaded on his stream many times. The guy can drink.
Now, let me tell you, some of his best performances have been thanks to Crown Royal.
2 shots of Crown Royal and he can't fuck? What? That's crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts. Listen, there's only one way to solve this. Fuck on stream on Kevin's channel, and then we'll all believe you guys.
I support that.
Yeah.
I'm a grower, not a
Good
shower.
call. Very good call, Shuli.
Oh, yeah, sure. Happens to a lot of guys. Yeah. Okay, sure. Whatever.
Yeah, a lot of guys are into cuck stuff also. Just admit to it.
All right, take it easy, Lucy. Now we're reading my DMs.
I know.
All right.
We're on his channel right now. It's very rude.
Leno had to spray carb cleaner into an open flame, carburetor cleaner into an open flame.
At least I didn't pay Brian Karam and Fire Marshal Bill Guy $3,000 to attend.
That is true. That is true. Ghost Crusaders.
When I hosted that reunion show, I was trying to get my foot back in the writer's room, hoping someone would offer me a job. But instead, all night long, people were introducing themselves to me. I was like, am I being pranked? Is Shitwayer hiding with a camera crew? Why are you introducing yourselves to me? We worked together for years. Ah, ha, 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 ha. And no, I won't get you a beer. I got keychains made. I'm just still waiting for them. Fucking UPS. Look at the banner I made.
The fucking keychains. You can always remember. I always
Better
forget.
times.
Yeah.
Shuli, you puts. How can you expect people to super tip for this show with no toe voice or no Stut Joe voice? I would make fun of you, but you can't scare a hooker with a dick. Oh, by the way, I talked to your great aunt Shona. She has 2 months to live. Have a great day.
Man crab. Well done.
There is a Duke voice, and what was the other one?
So it's the Duke and Morning Zoo.
Yeah, we got a Morning Zoo guy, which is actually the Gugon voice, but we just
Stop being pussies. Get the real fucking voices out here. What's your problem?
Oh, we like
we
our
have a brand. Is that okay? Can we do our thing?
We
I
like to
can't wait to get super
at the
tip
board.
and just have Carl's voice.
Yeah, like
That's the only option.
That's right. My voice is out here. What's that all about?
Yours is one of the default ones. It comes with super tip.
I'm gonna fucking sue you, assholes.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
gonna
Super
sue you.
Mario Brothers of Super Tips.
Joe, are you on an open cockpit plane right now? I mean,
It's hot in here. I'm sorry.
Oh, poor thing.
I don't know how anyone can get past 5 minutes of MLC. I tried watching that last clip with Keanu and Tookie. I was glad when it didn't last more than 10 minutes.
Let's not forget to ask, what did Karl know and when did he learn about the podcast Hitman? Lady K has weaseled his way out of answering the questions.
Both John and Aaron are delusional and deadbeat fathers, among many other shared qualities.
That is true. Oh, look who's back.
Nankram is so stupid she missed my voice. Scram Nankram.
But I am working on an updated Duke voice, voiced by none other than the great Missy B. So
nice.
That should be good.
Oy vey, Ms. Tightbox, you are right again. Our legal system is in trouble. Trump is in the White House because SCOTUS delayed their immunity decision until summer 2024, and that cunt Aileen Cannon.
All right, let's talk politics. Let's get into it.
Yeah, I zoned out halfway through that.
Yeah, that's my dad.
More of that at the Content House, guys, in Villa Roma. Ugh.
Really, a Dr. Steve question, but maybe Karmic had head meds while going through puberty, which could have scrambled his proper man drive.
That is way too thoughtful. Let's not give him that much credit. His PP just doesn't work.
Well, okay. So again, I don't believe any of this is true, but what Felicia was saying is that he was able to get an erection but couldn't ejaculate. And that's a person who's on SSRIs. That's the thing. Like
That's
if you're
every single guy in the entire universe.
Wait,
I
what?
mean,
well, hold on a second. You think guys can't ejaculate?
No, it's
hold on a second,
like,
Lucy. We have to explore this.
Listen, I feel like
Wait,
that
what?
was just a self-own onto myself. No,
You never made a guy
exploration-
ejaculate, Lucy? Jesus Christ.
The exploration
What are those
of
tits
that.
for?
Fuck off. No, what I mean by that is that happens all the time to some guys, especially with new partners. I don't think that is a super
Not being
bizarre
able to
thing.
ejaculate?
Yeah. I'm so proud of you right now, Karl. Good job. Oh, I'm so proud. It's
Yeah,
wonderful.
I mean, I break records. Are you kidding me? It's like,
no, he literally breaks records. Like all his records are.
I don't think that it is incredibly uncommon. Based on not
you can
only
hit
my
me.
experiences, but my conversations with people who are also women,
Uh-huh.
it is not incredibly uncommon for that to happen.
With a guy who never gets laid? A guy who never gets laid flies to Minneapolis to hook up with his chick.
According to him, he's constantly eating puss, and that's his favorite thing to do. He
Well,
doesn't
yeah.
want a blowy.
That's a guy
He
who
wants
can't
to-
get it up.
He wants to eat puss.
Eating pussy nonstop
Yeah,
is
that's
a guy who can't
that's
get
the
it
bigger.
up. That I understand. That I totally understand that happens. But the fact this guy is like hard as a rock and can't ejaculate, what's that all about?
None of it was true. None of it was true. None of
I
the
agree.
words that
I
they
agree.
said.
But we're having a
When
different
Lucy
conversation
gets
now.
upset, she starts to bounce. So if we can make her more upset.
Yeah. Come on, Lucy. Let's talk about this.
She's
Let's talk,
not
about you, let's talk about you not getting guys off. Let's have more of a conversation about that.
I'll
she's
try
upset about
harder, damn it.
She's upset.
We need an
does
April.
not make me come.
I can't come.
I can't come.
I can't come.
Boy, looks like I got to move on to some new dick, huh?
Oh man,
Guys come in their sleep. Are you kidding me?
Legitimately afraid to watch the things that are being said about me right now.
Yeah, don't look at the chat.
Oh, it'll pop up in your super tips. Don't worry about it.
I can't wait. It's gonna be great.
Lucy, you can make me come anytime you want.
Froggy, what do we have as far as Dabbleverse stuff?
So, well, I mean, we didn't get to. Do we want to save the bigger low life package?
Oh, we can play the low life package, sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
I don't,
All right,
dude,
shut
I don't,
up,
I don't even wanna
Zenhauser.
say
Back
what
on
I
the
made in an
helicopter.
hour last night.
Oh, it's crazy. I know how much you made. A lot of it was me.
And yeah,
So-
that's true. And like yesterday on MLC, I got a cut of that. I don't even want to say how much that was. It's been
Yeah, of
fucking.
course.
It's been fuck.
So this is him all excited. He's making money off of April's arrest.
Okay.
You should say it though. Fuck them. Say it.
It was a 4-figure number that I made.
Was it really?
Yes.
That's pretty good. I was not expecting that.
I made more last night on my own channel. It started fucking bad, man. My co-host was openly. Dude, let's think about that for a second. We didn't talk about this in the year in review. Well, we didn't really do a year in review show, but the celebration.
That's probably why it didn't come up in the year in review show, considering you didn't do one, you fucking idiot.
Show we did Tuesday. We started the year. My co-host was high on cocaine during multiple shows. We started the year. My host was taking cocaine breaks.
Pause it. That's not a reason why the show would suck. Did anyone see the Artie Lang era of the Howard Stern show?
Amazing.
It's the best ever.
Right.
Well,
That's a
my
reason for
co-host
the
is
show
on
to be better.
drugs.
Yeah.
Well, no wonder my show sucks. My co-host is high. What? What do
I'm
you
talking
mean?
about April.
Yes. And wasn't he defending April against all the people that were saying the show sucked back then and saying how great she was and how the show's never been better and all those things? What was he on coke?
He literally shut down anyone who mentioned that April was on coke or high or something. He blocked, and he made that big announcement. We're not doing that on this show. We're not talking about that. And then a couple months goes by, and he's like, "Yeah, she's fucking high as a kite. What an asshole!
What a piece of shit she was." You guys were right.
Crazy."
Somebody had a really good theory about that. They said, she went dark on the internet. She's been, she ruined her old life, marriage and all that. Then she got kicked out of her second life. And then she completely went dark on the internet after embarrassing herself. But we
All right,
started.
hold on, time out. Aaron did all those things except for going dark on the internet, which is what he should have done. He ruined his old life. He had a family. He was raising children, and he was cheating and left that wife. And then the whole thing where it's like, oh, yeah, I mean, what a fuck up this person was. This is Aaron. This is what Aaron's explaining right now.
This, as embarrassing as that mugshot and arrest was, what Aaron has done since then to his life is 100 times more embarrassing.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
And one of
if
the main
you polled anyone who knows about the Dabbleverse, they'd all have more respect for April than they would for Aaron.
I was going to say, going, on a social media blackout and media blackout and all that stuff, that's how you win in this. That's how things change for you.
Yep.
Not taking victory laps over a person you were ready to fight your audience over.
No, come on my show. I'll give you $3,000. April.
We were playing a clip of him a week or two ago shitting all over Kevin because Kevin wanted to book his ex-wife on the show. Well, you know what? I don't play around with that, man. That's just not funny. That's not the kind of show we do. As soon as he's been one-upped in the scumbag department, That's not the show he does anymore.
Right.
Here with a co-host that was like taking cocaine breaks during the program and was going like this while, you know, I had Keanu and Gino calling me, being like, is she okay?
Those are the frame of reference you want.
Right. Does she have more?
And, you know,
Is she doing all the
my
coke I
answer
gave her?
being, yes. Is she on anything? No.
Now, listen, Kate Meany is a drug addict. Kate Meany is an alcoholic.
Here we go.
Kate Meany is a liar. Okay? That's a fact, Jack. She uses drugs. We have verification.
This guy mailed himself cocaine. He mailed other people edibles. He is insane.
Wait till you get to the Stephanie Miller episode, the first time John's working the board on Stephanie Miller's Happy Hour show.
Oh.
And they're talking about like medication they're on, Prozac, and they're just talking about like prescribed medication. And John goes, yeah, well, you know, I take Viagra when I'm on coke.
Yeah, right, right.
Jesus Christ, man.
That's his
Whatever.
combo.
Yeah, he's
That's his
so cool.
Don't make me comment on it again.
Of that. She has said it to me on numerous occasions, as well as to Chad. Now, she went on and said that she doesn't even own a hula hoop. Really?
Not a fan of
John's funny. I forgot.
So funny.
tattoos on the tit. Oh, the rosebud or whatever that was.
I just saw part of it in the mugshot. What? Come on, not say, please. And I can say this because I'm a supermodel. You know, I can judge other people. I'm just saying, not a fan of the tattoo on the tit. That's all.
I mean, that's that I understand, Gino, and that's.
I'm not saying like if a hot chick like her had a tattoo on her tit, I'm like, no, yeah. Just saying, what are your thoughts on that? The big old tattoo on the tit.
Well, here, give me 1 second here.
Oh, here we go.
Give me a second. I'm trying to multitask and commit a crime and broadcast at the same time. Got a lot of plates spinning right now.
Honestly, I've never committed a felony on my live stream, so I don't even know how difficult that would be. It seems like a lot of work.
Had to check my text. By the way,
did you check?
I like tattoos more than I think.
Your boy didn't do too bad, did he?
Marry, kill.
Jesus.
So,
this is one of John's favorite pastimes, and Kevin going after people's wives.
Yep.
This is Joe's beautiful wife, Jenna, who we all love, who is riddled with MS. Thank you.
Jenna's amazing.
She is.
First contestant.
Oh, so I zoomed in on this, so it's really hard to see there, but you can just barely make out that is the box that's highlighted in his Twitter DMs, and that's Muttering Jay, so we know who sent him these photos.
Gotcha. Reporter extraordinaire.
Whatever this thing's name is, that is producer Joe's prize. So is it, I don't know what this thing's name is.
Yeah, he said that.
With the fucking camel toe. Look at this fucking camel.
Imagine being alone, a divorced loser, and your go-to is this guy who's married to a woman. What a dork.
Right. Right. And in your case, you're married to a woman, but you're gay because you don't have kids, Karl.
Right. And other reasons too, but no, I know what you're saying.
Well, Karl can't come. I don't know if you know that.
Lucy, tell him I can come. Stop it with this.
No, you already know my opinion about men and their ability to come. Come on.
Yeah.
And I love you. I love your wife's camel toe, Joe. It's beautiful.
Me too. It's my favorite part.
All of our favorite part.
So, F, marry, kill. Produces Joe's wife. Okay, that's one.
Okay.
Or Shuli's wife.
Got some explaining to
Something
do,
you want to
buddy.
tell us, Shuli?
That's kind of fucked up. Shit, I was mad earlier in the show about you stealing my content. Now I'm even more upset.
I love her voice. I don't know what to say.
She was begging for it.
She wants it.
Tough one.
She wants it.
was at a courthouse.
This is a tough one. So, producer Joe's wife.
This could have gone in the lolcow one too, I guess.
wife.
Right.
Okay. Or
take your time.
And then we got Lady Kmart's wife,
right.
mother. I mean, that looks like his mother. I mean, you can't even fucking. I mean,
Come here, stand by the monitor so I can see if she looks like a mother.
I don't even know what the fuck. So, whatever.
My mom's not Italian, thank fucking God.
Yeah. Jen has yet to call Karl a burden, unlike your mother, John. So that was the scumbag category. Bigger piece of shit, John or Steel Toe. I mean, both hate women. That's obvious. They got women issues. Both are divorced. Both like to threaten people with physical. Remember, both these guys wanted to fight everybody in one night, I believe.
Yep.
Threats of litigation, although if John had the money, this is the thing people go, well, Steel Toe actually goes through with it with HRO stuff. The only reason John doesn't is because he can't afford to.
Right.
If he had the money to burn on this, he would.
I don't fully agree with that. I think that a lot of why he doesn't go through with it is laziness. I agree that money is certainly a factor, but I think that even if he had all the money in the world, there would be plenty of lawsuits that he would not go through with.
But that's why if he had the money, he doesn't have to worry about the laziness. He's paying somebody to do this fight for him. And then eventually it'll get to a point where he backs out, I think, when
that's how lazy I think he is.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you're right. I think all around with the kid stuff and the wife stuff, I would vote for John as the bigger piece of shit out of those two.
I love this discussion because I can go back and forth between these two things. John has definitely caused more harm. I can't even say that. I was going to say more harm to his own family, but then
they both have.
Yeah, I know. Fuck. I don't know the answer to this.
The parenting category is neck and neck. It's a photo finish for me.
Well, okay.
But at least Aaron's a part-time dad.
Let's put it this way. Aaron's 38.
Right.
When John was 38, he also had a role in his family's life and his kids' lives. Fast forward to Aaron being 59, he's on a trajectory that he might far surpass what John has done as far as being a giant piece of shit.
You're saying he may have to bum an invite from a family from Stonies to come watch graduation?
Dude, it's going to get worse before it gets better. I can tell you that.
Yeah, I think you're right about that.
I like that. I like that level of that line of thinking, Karl. And I feel like that Aaron definitely goes after his own people a lot more than John does. He attacks April. He loved that woman at one point. And he's talking horrible shit to her, his ex-wife.
He talked about Ashley. I mean, he talked about Ashley and Kayla, two women he was involved with. Both have restraining orders against him that he's not allowed to talk about them anymore because he was talking so much mad shit. That's wild.
That's crazy.
That's a guy who's bad at the exit. You know what I mean?
Who would want to date a guy like that? You're like, oh, two of your exes don't allow you to talk about them because you talk so much bad shit. Sweet, we should go out tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, also factor in both homophobic.
Yeah. Oh, very. Yep.
But John's kids are gay.
Aaron's probably are too, but we don't know.
Then you have they're both racist, right? Both anti-Semitic.
Yep.
One of them's not funny about it. All right, both aren't funny.
On that, though, I think Imholt's legit anti-Semitic. I think John just hates you that he'll take any weapon he can use to shit talk you.
I agree with that.
Yeah, John couldn't define Zionism. He wouldn't even know what it is. Whereas Aaron would have a long conversation with you about it.
You go, I think we played there in like 91 or something.
Right.
That's a bar in Jersey, right?
I think this is a dead heat, but I will say that I am 100% biased about this. There is no time ever that I have been speechless in the same way that John has made me upset when he was talking about Jenny Jingles. One of the first times that he really truly insulted Jenny Jingles was I was on WATP, and the first time that I was hearing him talk about it was live. And I just remember sitting with my head down and not being able to look up because I was so incredibly upset that there was nothing that I could say in that moment. And I will never forgive something like that. It's awful. It's
That's
awful.
because me
these
and Jenny
guys
and Lucy have these threesomes that we have a connection. You know,
it's true.
she
And
got
you
very
never
upset
come
about
during
that.
them. And yes,
Yeah.
100%.
I come too much is the complaint, actually.
She put her head down when Karl shoved it down with both hands.
No, I've never been more upset than that moment ever. And I think that these guys are both awful, awful guys. And so I will be the first to admit this is a biased opinion. This is because it was about somebody who I care a ton about. And I just can't stand for
You
them.
are right. It is, John.
I think there's a hidden evil though that Aaron doesn't show you, like the way things come out, like the way he physically attacked April, the way he probably, I think I'm assuming he had another something against his ex-wife was talking to April and was like, "Oh, did he hit you?" Like they were kind of having that moment where they were experiencing the same things. I think there's stuff you don't see Aaron doing behind closed doors that could be worse, maybe to his kids. Again, I hope not. I hope that he's a good dad and he likes being a dad. If that's the case, then I would take Aaron. But
we saw a text message at Heckamania where he said he hates being alone with his own children. He was texting that to April.
He
and
loves
was mad
his
that she wasn't there.
angel.
Yeah, if these kids weren't here tomorrow, I could live with that. You're
Yeah,
not.
he wanted April over his children.
Yeah, you
told it to Nick.
you don't deserve to be called a parent if you put anything before your fucking
That
kid.
is crazy.
That's insane. And
It's not mentioned enough.
shit, I was supposed to pick my fucking kid up. I gotta go.
Yeah, but again, we're talking about, like you mentioned, family. John is a guy who compromises his own family over and over again, whether it's talking about them on a phone call with a 25-year-old girl he's trying to fuck, or throwing them under the bus, like bringing them into this world, and now the shitstorm's on them. You know, his nephew that he paid to draw pictures, goofing on my kids and my wife, his brother-in-law. We know these people because he ropes them in to his bullshit.
The amount of Streisand effects that all of these assholes do all the time is insane. This is the same thing as the Baba Booey comment. Like, if you don't talk about it, then it won't be a goddamn thing. Shut the fuck up about it. And that's the problem with both of these idiots, is that they are the ones who are bringing their families into it. That's what makes them both assholes. Like, we wouldn't talk about it.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm still angry. Like, this is why, for me, that is John, because I'm literally still angry about him talking about Jenny Jingles a year and a half, 2 years ago. Right now, I can't get over it. Fuck him. Fuck him.
Well, I don't think anybody is, but we'll keep you posted if we hear him.
Thank God.
It was a chick from Costa Rica.
That's what I heard too.
Netflix.
Vietnam.
Whatever. What country doesn't speak English? Yeah, that's where she's from. 27 good months for Netflix. Thank you, my friend. And he's gifting 5 memberships to people out there. So make sure you thank Netflix. Deadwood, they're both terrible. Say you have to spend an afternoon with one of them. Who is it? I think SJ could be good in small doses. Your thoughts?
That's interesting.
John.
Yeah.
Would you rather spend an afternoon with John?
Yeah.
I've heard
Mike always says it. He says that narcissists are like John, or like the life of the party. They're fun. They hang out. You can hang out with them. They say crazy stuff. They want to buy you drinks. You want whatever. And it'll be fun. It's the other stuff that's not fun. Like having to like listen, having to like do stuff for them and be on their beck and call and make sure you're a good friend to them, but in small doses. I think that would be a fucking hilarious. If he came to Stevie Tomatoes that night and stayed and we were all there hanging out, it would have been so fucking fun.
Yeah.
Oh, beating his ass would have been a blast, dude. I would pick Aaron just because John is too much work. It's too much work. You gotta. He does. Also, if you're sitting there talking to him, you know he's not listening to a word you're saying. Aaron hanging out with Aaron is like bumping into somebody flying somewhere else that's on a delay at an airport bar. You know what I mean? You're not investing anything in them. They're not investing anything in you. He's being a phony. You're out. You get on your flight. You go home. I would pick Aaron.
I would hate both.
I would hate either one.
I would hate it. It's tough. That's a tough
I'm not happy about it, but what would make me not want to jump out of the airport window, and that would hopefully be Aaron. I don't know. It's a good question, though.
I've talked to Aaron. I was on his show a couple of years ago. We had a conversation about
reading texts that you sent him.
No, it wasn't that. We were having a conversation about like radio shows and stuff like that, and it was cordial and interesting. John, I've never had a conversation with John that I enjoyed. He's such a douchebag.
Yeah,
but you should come back on WATP. I'd love to have John back on the show again. Split the super chats with you.
Everyone who used to co-host with Aaron was a listener and a fan. They run away and leave him with Johnny. Johnny won't go anywhere. I mean, he can't run away anyways. It's a good point, Ghost.
Hey, Shuli.
Yeah.
Real quick, speaking of Stuttering John, so it looks like his gig at the Stress Factory in Pennsylvania.
Oh.
No, not sold out. It might have been canceled. It's still up on their website, but it's not on his anymore.
I heard about this. Yeah. Someone sent me a note.
These things happen, What are you going to do?
Did you guys see how many tickets he sold?
2.
People were tracing this in Dabbleverse Anonymous. It looked like he got up to 2.
Well,
was I right?
That was the total.
Literally 2.
No, that was the total amount sold for Point Pleasant. That was canceled.
Oh, that's a different one. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
I'm not saying it's not possible that both gigs have sold 2 tickets simultaneously. I just don't. I have a pretty solid source on the Point Pleasant gig.
Listen,
Speaking
both
of
of those
2
tickets were
tickets,
me.
They were you.
One for each boob. Hello.
1 plus.
Fuck Karl and Gino. Let's see Kiki and Lucy scrap. Kiki,
I would lose.
No, please.
Would?
Please. She don't want that smoke. Believe me. The Discord link doesn't work. All right, I'll update it. Zen, tell that joke again, sir. Broken records, I think. Julie, Karl, if either of you happen into a Blue Chew sponsorship, maybe give Karmic some of your supply.
See, again, it
Tell me
wasn't
about
about him
it.
not getting erect. Well, I guess the first time it was. I don't know. But it's all bullshit. But the fact that he couldn't ejaculate, I think that's like a person who's on antidepressants.
I'm just saying that if you get that sponsorship and then tell me about it, I'll all of a sudden start saying that guys are coming everywhere.
Wait, Lucy, do you date guys who are on antidepressants? Like Prozac and stuff?
I don't think I ever have. No. Listen, it's been a long time for me too. Not like Felicia embarrassingly long, but like I don't know. I don't like where this conversation is going anymore.
I didn't ask that. I didn't even ask that question.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know why you offered this.
She's dying. Don't you understand? She's itching to get back in the game.
Lucy,
and she want to talk about it.
I'll see you tonight at the concert.
Get the Blue Chew sponsorship and then we'll talk.
All right, sounds good.
Oh yeah, sure. I fucked Lucy Tightbox and she couldn't come.
Oh yeah,
sure.
Not
2 years.
Lucy's box is not even that tight. Yeah, sure.
Fuck you, Lucy.
If we had to make a bet between the two of us, one of us not coming.
Yeah. My bet is Karl doesn't come and he doesn't leave, which is really weird. He just hangs out. You'd need 2 years after I was done with you, Kaylee. Oh,
Wow.
1 CK.
Laying that pipe.
Amen.
In a bar, Aaron would be goofy, but he'd get the hint. I would need the bartender to get rid of John. John is worse. I'd die on that hill. Tiger Lily.
Yeah.
Gino is a slow in the mind. Okay. Yeah, he's pretty good at jump roping, so he ain't slow there. I'll give you that. We'll do a few more super tips, and then No, I think you got a hard out. People got hard out, so we'll wrap things up here.
Yeah, I got a hard out. I just can't come.
no.
Yeah, I gotta go see Karl. Ugh.
Yeah, we're hanging out tonight.
It's fine. Producer Chris will be there too, and Trucker Andy.
That I almost drowned, and it tasted so sweet that I thought it was full-fat pineapple yogurt. Felicia is a pig. Carmix is the man.
Dabble Babble checking in. Ghost Crusaders.
I think it's pretty sexist that you don't have any female voices on here. No Kiki, no Tan Mom, not even that fat bitch from Syria. What the hell? And you should have a Scooby-Doo voice just for me.
All right. We'll get on all those.
No Tan Mom. That is an oversight.
Oh, that's coming.
Well, Tan Mom is, we're just waiting for the upload.
Sure.
It's out. You been hearing any of that audiobook? Huh? Quite the page turner. Literally, you hear it in the audiobook or turning the page. It's unbelievable.
Lucy just admitted her tight box is a dry box. Oh, my Lord. I can come. It's dribbles, but I can come. Oh, and I'm speaking for Ghost Crusaders, not for John.
Just to be clear.
Tech
That's
guy.
a real selling point.
He doesn't care to get laid. No drive.
Who?
Who?
Karmic?
Oh,
Karl.
How dare you?
Oh, yeah, no drive.
A man who jerks off more often than has sex will always have trouble ejaculating when not using their hands. This goes as deep as having to lay in a particular way on the bed and lubricant.
Wow. Interesting. Okay. Lucy's like, these are the guys I'm with. This is what I'm talking about. All right.
I just want to point out that I'm really happy that your guys' audience is so fucking gay because everybody is just focusing in on Karl with these instead of all of the words that I said. So thank you.
I know.
Guys. I appreciate that. I feel underrepresented and also so
That's a
loved.
real. You just weaved throughout that whole question.
So Karmic's just a chronic masturbator, and that's why he can't.
No, not karmic.
He can't unload with a woman. All
Don't be
right.
that guy.
Wow.
Aaron messaged NR that he wouldn't care if he lost his children as long as he didn't lose April. I'll be nice and assume he meant lose custody only. Bing, bing, bing. TSN needs a Keanu voice. The word butthole only sounds good through Keanu AI.
I like the way my dad said it, I'll be honest with you.
I do have some breaking news.
Break it, Captain. How's the flight going?
It's great. Thank you. We're about to land. The Laboratory Theater in Fort Myers, Florida, August 16th, 2025. Stuttering John Melendez, One Night Maybe.
Oh, wow. That's fascinating. Please go on.
Wow.
You gotta make sure they can make T-shirts for that.
One night maybe.
One night, the maybe kind of sort of tour.
Oh, that's great. Both are closet cases. Yes, that we can all agree on.
If a man cannot finish with a new partner, it says more about the partner than the man. Are you a dead fish, Ms. Tightbox?
Answer the question.
No,
Don't lie to my dad.
I'm very enthusiastic.
Okay.
Hands down, John is the biggest piece of shit. He and Steel Toe are the same, but John's been around longer, more time, more damage.
I agree with that math.
That's
math,
what I
Mark.
said too. Wait till Steel Toe's 59. We'll see where we're at.
Yeah. Tech guy, the loves of Aaron. He didn't love them. He only loves himself, and they helped him love himself. This is how he can turn so fast against him. Same with John.
Good call.
Same with John. John's been surrounded by enablers his whole life. Did I mention John is the same? Yes. Those Crusaders.
Hey, Lucy, just come to St. Cloud, Minnesota. All the men come here. Trust me, I know.
Stewie, how common is it that stand-up has gigs canceled half the time? I mean, if you haven't, what's ironic is if he would be on his podcast, he would sell more tickets to these shows. People forgot about him. People don't care. They're not coming to the shows. So maybe get some feature work, open for some people. But he doesn't have, his ego won't allow him to do that.
Also, the headliners don't allow him to do that either.
Well, that's the thing. You got to find somebody that agrees.
Yeah,
to it.
that's ridiculous.
The headliner that will agree to it is the headliner that doesn't bring his own opener and doesn't give a fuck what that city has, you know? John has actually rubbed elbows with celebrity. Aaron is a loser in all facets who has convinced himself he's successful. He's a far bigger loser.
I don't know. John's as big a loser as you'll ever meet. That's crazy.
You make up a good point about
Don't take antidepressants to prevent premature ejaculation, PE. I know you're perfect, but the rest aren't.
What were you saying, Zen? Sorry.
I was saying the whole going into stand-up thing again, it was weird to me because he's a broadcaster. That's what he does. He has been doing that on Howard Stern show. He had his own podcast. You figure that's the best way he can make money. Like him going into stand-up again, it's like he's one of those people that see it as like a cop out, like when porn stars stop doing porn and they become stand-up comedians,
right?
Or actors do it. I think John Mayer did it for a little while.
Wrestlers,
like, yeah. Which is if you have that star power and you're gonna draw, have at it.
He's not even doing that though. His career is now doing these celebrity conventions where he sits next to John Papa John or whatever that fucking guy's name is, Michael Papa John.
But he wanted more. He had a one-man show in his mind. He was going to be touring. People were going to be clamoring to see him and his life
doing
story.
a one-man show right now. It's just the most embarrassing one-man show of all time.
It's
crazy.
One man on stage, nobody in the audience. That's the one-man show.
Lucy's right. He's doing what he does all the time. He's inadvertently being funny. He's not doing it on purpose. He's just living his life, and it's fucking hilarious.
Yep. Bone CK.
Who's gay? That box won't be so tight after I'm done with it, Kaylee.
That's right.
Wow, what a man.
Thank you.
I mean,
And
a lot of braggadociousness. Jesus.
Yeah, a lot of bravado.
I'm wild when it comes to Super
to
Tap.
believe Lucy is anything but a firecracker in bed. I am a 100% out and proud homosexual, and when I look at Lucy, it's like a puzzle. How can I make it work? How can I make it fit?
Amen.
She has a big cock, so there's that.
Plus,
damn it, Karl.
if the butt's an option, I mean,
everybody wins. Well, listen.
It's not optional; it's mandatory.
It's true.
This concludes this week's PDP. Please plug away, Karl. Go ahead, get your plugs out.
Whoarethese.com is where you can go to find all things Who Are These podcasts related. And if you head over to our YouTube channel at Karl WATP, Karl with a K, please subscribe, hit notify. We put out videos every morning at 5:30 a.m. And you can watch the live shows with Adam Bush every Wednesday at 5:30 p.m.
And get yourself a membership. I did. They got tons of member content, and it's all good stuff, man. Lucy, please.
Yes. Yeah, you can come find me on YouTube, Once Over with Kaylee, Cayley, where I do movie reviews. You can also subscribe to my Patreon, also Once Over with Kaylee, Cayley, for popsicle reviews, other thing reviews, all of the excitement. Find out if I have a penis. You will find that out in popsicle review 69. So, yeah, that's great. And in addition to that, of course, I can't wait to join Karl. And listen, I was just about to say nice things about you.
Go on, please.
Yeah, I was going to say you can join me and Karl and Who Are These podcasts at the Chrissy Mayer Content Hotel. You're going to have to say the days and the
WATPlive.com, September 5th. We're doing a live show with Anthony Cumia, Adam Bush, my friend Lucy Typebox, and the rest live in the theater at the Villa Roma. Listen, you can stay at the resort and hang out with us that weekend, or you can just come to the show and get the fuck out of there. People are doing that too.
Staying there.
Yeah, or just hang out and watch who claims the bounty on Karl's head that weekend.
That's true. I probably will get beat up that weekend. You're going to want to see that.
It's like a poker tournament where they put bounties on people. If you knock them out, you get extra money. Yep. Except there's no cards, and it's just fight for your life. So it'll be fun. Join them. And can I mention the beautiful Miss Typebox will be joining us on Thursdays here on the Uncle Rico show, starting this Thursday. So excited about that. Excited to have you. And, of course, Zenny, September 13th in Rochester, comedy at the Carlson. carlsoncomedy.com to get your tickets. Go support the man at the Rickles Room. He's going to kill it. And shout out to the boys in the back. Excellent work as always. Thank you to everybody in the chat, gifting, super tipping, chatting. Thank you for all the support. We got tier 2 tonight, the raid, and that's it. So we'll see you if you're tier 2. We'll see you later. Bye, everybody.